Good evening, folks. Alright, looks like we're live. Welcome, everyone. And to some more West of Loathing. So last time I remember that I got beat up by an old cavalry soldier in a graveyard. And so we're gonna slither on our way to victory after we do some 80s training montages, so that we can get powerful enough to beat them. Oh, okay. I can do things with my horse. I can comb her mane, give her an apple, give her a carrot, or saddle up. Alright, let's comb her mane. Neighs in whispery gratitude. Here, have an apple. The apple disappears somehow and she nuzzles you gratefully. Here, have a carrot as well. Carrot fades out of existence, she gives you a thankful neigh. Let's saddle up. Hey, Robo-Wrecker Cam. Congrats on Pantheon 4. And hey, Mr. Squiddy, Ty, Quest, Ari, and Lehan. And undoubtedly many other folks. Okay, so let's see, where have I gone? It has been a bit of a crazy week, but I'm slowly getting back into the swing of things. Alright, what do you have to sell? Stuff, but not necessarily stuff I need. Hey, BV. Actually, a good question is, where did I leave myself last? I have 100... Hey, Zaliant. God Gorb? Well, Gorb, you have to ascend, otherwise there's no way you'll win. Okay, so... I'm trying to see where I am with stuff. Mysticality, I have 21. I just put things to be able to... I'm trying to exactly see what I have, because I remember that I needed like 40 Mysticality or Moxie to be able to do the one thing with the goblins, to get the jelly beans. Okay, so I have Dilapidated Old Wizard Hat, so that will get me some more Mysticality. I'm at 24, and I need 40. Okay. Alas, the 6 Moxie from that would have been great. Okay, any kind of Mysticality that I have, because I can still eat food if I remember right, because I had myself get knocked out for the day. Okay, Ancient Being Can. Saint's Ring gives me 2 Mysticality. Okay, and the Ring of Smart Thinking, so I'm at 31, so I can almost do this without having to really worry about food. Okay, so I've got 9 that I need to be able to get there. I know, I'm a wizard now. A wizard that's handstanding his way to magic and victory. So then, we need to find some food that will give us Mysticality. Oh, here we are. Roasted cow tongue. What else have we got? Okay, can of tuna is 5 for everything for the rest of the day. Oh, well, that is unfortunate, Quest. But needless to say, if you've gotten Radiant... Ascended Absolute Radiance, you should be able to get Radiant Nightmare King Grim with more work and practice. Okay, so Cactus Bits... I hate to have to do the entire thing where I'd be eating the stuff but not actually using it much. Tongue is extremely gross, and this tongue came from a literally demonic cow. Are you sure you want to eat this? Yeah, I don't see any kind of problem. I've gained an effect, speaking in tongues. You feel a spike of pain in your stomach. You try to eat the tongue, trying not to think about the fact that you are basically French kissing a cow as hard as possible. I see. Well, that is unfortunate. Okay, cheap tequila. Alright, we've got 40 mysticality. We can do this, finally. Especially with our demonic cow power. As long as we don't get knocked out. Oh, well then you can definitely... Binky stumbles, they seem pretty tired from carrying you around all the time. Ah, and I don't have the muscle to be able to do it. Sorry, horse. Let's do this. Cartwheel away! Okay, so this was the one who needed it. Make a tap. Syrup tap. We got this. You bolt a flange onto a pipe and then add a couple of rusty widgets. It's not pretty, but it's a tap. You also find an empty jar in the pile, which will be handy. Let's do this. You plug the tap into the syrup vein and fill the jar with purple cactus syrup. We now have cactus syrup. Alright, now get out of my way. Hooray! The guard guzzles the entire bottle in a single long draw. It is both fascinating and disgusting. Eating more for proper bribing. Of course you are. Okay. Here. You're bribed now. This time the guard moves away from the ladder, so they have plenty of room to guzzle the syrup. Alright, what do you want? Hello, hi. Hi, can I... Nope. Okay, can I... Yep, bringing me Goblin Elixir. What's that? A potion of extra delicious being. So good. Yes, it's unfortunate for Binky, but alas. The table is covered with flasks, beakers, bottles, tubes, burners, and all the other equipment that makes up a super elaborate alchemy table, including a whole bunch of different colored liquids, powders, and stuff. Well, that's easy for you to say. Look for some instructions. You find a scrap of paper in a drawer that looks maybe like instructions for an elixir, but it's all in goblin science jargon that you don't understand at all. Alright, let's just mix things. Pick up a beaker and look at the ingredients. Turns violet and starts to bubble a little. Jeez. Spit in it. Work up a good mouthful of saliva and spit into the beaker. The mixture turns pink and starts to bubble like crazy. You manage to pitch the concoction out the window and duck under the table just in time. It explodes with a tooth-rattling bang. Geez, this alchemy is tricky stuff. Are you sure there's no instructions? Okay, you stir the mixture with a glass rod. It turns purple and starts to fizz like crazy. After a second, though, it settles down. Whatever it is, it doesn't seem immediately life-threatening. Smells terrible, though. Let's keep it. You pour the elixir into a proper flask. Who knows, maybe it isn't a deadly poison or anything. Well, I should point out, if it's deadly poison, that still gets me past one way or another. Hi, ready for bribing? Oh good, yes. Goblin moves away from the ladder and takes little sips from the flask, savoring the flavor. Is it good? Yes, perfect. Huh, cool. We done did it. Oh. Wizard power! Holy crap, if this isn't the most disturbing thing you've ever seen, I don't want to know what was. Presumably a couple of goblins popping it in here, and the spores got all mixed together. They seem reasonably chill about it, though. Hey guys, those jelly beans, can I having them? Oh, what? Our fruit rocks? No. No, not taking our fruit rocks. These being ours, not for you taking. Well, what's your plan for dealing with this horror? Okay. Let's see. But not looking like you're eating them. A jar is still full. What? Eating? Fruit rocks not for eating. Fruit rocks just for looking at. You just looking at them. Not fitting through floor hole, can't leave in room, fruit rocks only entertainment being. Good grief, that's sad. Okay, how about I teaching you something else for entertainment, something better than fruit rocks looking at? Okay, sounded good, I agree, and I'm not certain. what being better than Fruit Rock's looking at thumb wrestling? You teach the goblins how to thumb wrestle and how to set up a basic single elimination tournament bracket. Soon they're totally preoccupied with their new pastime, and you're free to grab those sweet beans. They're mine. Green apple jelly beans. Do we have anything else that we can do here? Perfect. Wizard powers mean that you can solve anything. And now we can finally finish it. Okay, El Vibrato device starts beeping. A bleeping leads you to an unremarkable sand dune, which quickly becomes remarkable when the robot buried underneath it wakes up. Let's do this. Of course, I have, like, no wizard powers, so this is gonna be... I have no, like, muscle powers. Okay. Oh, wow, yeah, I don't... This is gonna be bad. Alright, Gary, make a meat shield. Poor Gary. Oh hey, I poisoned stuff. Meat shield, success! Oh wow. Poor Gary. Oh, good. Thanks for the poison. No, I'm good with what I got going already. Got him. Wonderful. Good job, kid. Looks like they're all here too. The goblins didn't eat any? It's a long and weird story. Well, never mind then. You done a swell job, kid. I've only got one more jar of jelly beans missing. They was stole by a gang of damn hippies. Fine to take them. Heck, who knows what a hippie thinking. All I know is that they took off headed south and a little bit west. Okay, I should probably change back to actual decent stuff. Okay, that was speed. Yeah, definitely Ty. As I want to at least make sure that I can do a little bit better with stuff. Although I should probably eat some food and all that kind of stuff. Oh, potions! These were potions! I never actually used any. Well, that's a little bit disappointing on my part. Oh, tainted milk. Let's do this. This stuff is definitely not safe to drink. Better not then. Ah. We live on the wild side. But I guess not wild enough. Well, none of that I really want to use. Because I probably am going to get knocked out again anyway. Actually, wait a sec. Oh, that boosts Moxie. That's what it was. Oh, cool. Well, congrats, Brutemaster, on beating Absolute Radiance. And now we can finally go to the Shroom Cave. Which are still probably not boosted up enough to actually do a lot of good stuff. Oh, sweet mushrooms. All sorts of... Wait, that one's glowing. but I can't take it. Okay, someone lost a very dirty knapsack. Containing some loose bits of granola and some very, very dirty clothes. Oh, and a map. Got a mushroom map, a bag of shroom growth for Gary. Gary has become more powerful. Oh, well, welcome, Epic Luck. Oh goodness, they're like... The cultist is muttering and twitching in his sleep. Mushroom crumbs litter the floor around him. Let's loot all his stuff. Grab everything that isn't nailed to him. Skeleton bone, human ashes, mostly burned scroll. Oh, I don't have the option to put him down with Ruthless anymore. That's unfortunate. I thought I was going to first loot him and then ruthlessly end their life. Alright, let's look at the map. Also the burn scroll. You can't make out anything new, but you're convinced this must be another clue to the whereabouts of the Necromancer. You stick the scroll into your journal. Hear that crazy portal you found at Hellstrom Ranch. Okay, so I need more clues. Shroom location shows a weird, convoluted trail leading to a big X. You recognize the X as this very cave. The source of the trail looks like it's right near that weird fort full of dirty weirdos. So that means I probably have to go back over there and basically find out what they did with these jelly beans. You seen any jelly beans? Okay, she's zonked out. Seen any jelly beans? Well, first we must take care to define our terms. What does it mean to see jelly beans? And what if I see as jelly beans are different than what you see as cut the crap before I cut it for you? No, I have not. But I do know that Irene, the newest and dare I say the most delightful of our little clan, is particularly fond of them. You might ask her. Oh, thank you. Fong, I believe it was. Thank you for the sub. No, we've already had the discussion of philosophy. We're not doing any more philosophy. Yeah, I don't think that's Irene. That's definitely not Irene. Okay, that's the thing. Have you seen any jelly beans? No, hahaha. I'm not interested in jelly beans unless they're the kind of jelly beans that get you completely blasted. I don't think that's a real thing. No, it is. I heard they got them in Frisco. That doesn't seem safe, you know, for kids. If you have any mushrooms, I can refine them into a more potent potable. Alright, where is the one Irene? Okay, I think that's her. Would you like to buy a mushroom? This batch is extra groovy. Yeah, I had some jelly beans recently. I don't quite remember, Oh, they were in my lounge. Where's your lounge? I don't quite remember. It's only there part of the time anyway. What? I don't know. Would you like to buy a mushroom? This batch is extra groovy. Okay, she's like stoned out of her gourd. You know anything about Irene's lounge? He glances nervously at Irene and lowers his voice to a whisper. No, I don't really talk to her much. The elves don't trust her. Gotcha, can never be too careful, I suppose. Yeah. It's open. Okay, Oh, okay. Didn't I ask him to go there? Oh, that's right. I had to have a way to actually get him there or something. Oh, okay. I mean, she's selling a mushroom. But I need to get some more meat to be able to buy it. So we'll come back to this one. Just as we had to come back for all the magic stuff. Okay, because we went to the military cemetery. I think that there was also the pedant cemetery, which gave me a buff. Arg, a shirtless man in tight, stretchy pants charges at you from out of nowhere. No more mushrooms. No more yogurt. No more exploring my inner consciousness while running in place. I'm gonna kill something. Kill it and eat it. Holy jeez. Alright, bring it on. Nice. Yeah, it's probably the Shroom Cave. Oh, hey, Reagan. Hope your day is going well. I'm sorry to hear. Hopefully everything goes well with your assignment. We got Kurt's Fitz pants. We knock the guy unconscious and take his pants on the assumption that the constriction is probably squeezing all the blood out of his legs and overloading his brain. Hooray! Oh. Let's see. He has missing stuff. Yeah, some damn fool hippies stole it. Dang hippies. No wonder, no idea what they wanted it for. There's a reward for anyone who recovers it. What's the reward? 50 meat. That isn't very much. Well, depending on your life expectancy, it could be as much as a whole decade of free admission. Alright, let's do it. We'll rough up some hippies. Is this the one that does melee damage? Yeah. Boon of the Bobcat. Now we're unstoppable. You know, I just realized I haven't spent any of my experience. See, 537 experience. Get a little bit more AP. And see what else I can actually boost up. Alright, so that's boosted up to 32. Madness Maw Mine. Let's do it. Let's see what this mine brings us. Oh, that's not unnerving at all. You aren't one of us. Be gone from this place, interloper. Now you know something bad is going down. Nobody good uses the word interloper. Kinda want my fist to do the, talking. As I speak the language of violence, I got a cultist mask. Spooky white mask the cultists use to keep running into the mines wear. Hello there, fellow cultist. What? Go away. Well, that's not very friendly. This isn't a knitting circle. Where's your mask anyway? Hey, where's my mask? There we go. Aw, now he's ignoring me. Maybe if I just step outside and then come back in. Ah. Alright, well then, if you're gonna be like that, we're just gonna go in guns blazing. Okay, headband him. Let's see what it is. Put on the guy before he can react. What? I can't hear him. I can't hear the master. What did you do? He runs out of the mine in a panic. Presumably he'll be fine. Ah, okay, so I only had one extra headband. Well, that one guy with the headband is gonna be okay, I suppose. Yes, we need to have murder. What happened to your mask? I modified it. It made drinking difficult. What happened to your mask? I'll be right back. And that's when I did a sucker punch. 3 of them, in fact. Okay, there. All these spirals are definitely bad. Hi, what's up? I got some rocks, yeah? The master gave them to me. He wanted me to have them. Okay, what's cool about them? They're mine, don't touch them. Ah, there's no option to touch them, the rocks. I don't know, maybe I can get some more headbands elsewhere. You okay? You seem kind of injured. I fell down, but the master picked me back up. That's nice. He'll pick us all back up. He'll pick you back up. Alright, just talk to the fists. That's right, I didn't even look at the rocks. Come on, where's these rocks? Ah, I can't even interact with any rocks. I knew it, the rocks were all a lie. Hi, how's it going? New mask. Who this? She glares at you suspiciously. Fortunately, my fists have the answer. This is definitely a historically accurate Western story. Oh, this guy's got a box for a head. Hi, why is your mask different? Because I'm the leader of this cell? How can you be down here and not know that? Look, I passed 7 different guys to get here. Obviously, if I weren't meant to be here, that would be impossible. I suppose. So who's this master everyone's talking about? Our great Dark Master Roberto. Are you sure you're supposed to be down here? Sure, it's fine. Sucker punch. Oh wow, he's actually pretty tough. Alright, I'll have to bring out my ultimate move. Gary? That would be a real good time to, do a meat shield. Alright, let's hope that poison can carry us. Oh jeez, poor Gary. Alright, Gary Jr., get through. Survive a little bit longer. Alright, poor Gary Jr. Oh crap. Huh. Okay, so this isn't good. If I only had... Okay, that actually carries us. Oh geez, if he had done his normal attack, I would have been death. Okay, you beat up the cult leader and take his mask. Looks like you just got promoted. Hooray! 8 mysticality. This is even better than our wizard hat. Yeah, I've died more than once. If you're saying, like, did I get beat up from getting too much anger, then yeah, I had that happen at the end of the last one. The cultist bows to you, but doesn't offer much else in the way of communication. See, this is how cult leaders move. That's how you establish dominance in your cult. You're not gonna mess with the cult leader who walks like that. Okay. It says... Yeah. The big guy says to stay out of here. Praise be Roberto. Alright, let's take our mask off so that we can just start beating up people again. Since we've defeated their cult leader, we've established dominance. Hi, how's it? Shh, I'm listening. To what? The master, of course. Can't you hear him? Yeah, of course. He gives you some real side-eye. So I give him a black eye. Well, Gary 2 is basically a meat shield. The sad thing is, if Gary's not powerful enough to actually do much, he's just basically there to lower stats, it seems. Alright, all the rocks. Your L vibrato transponder goes crazy when you get near these rocks. Reveals a ladder leading downward. Oh, this is, can't be good. It says lots of stuff. There are 4 buttons. A big cylinder, take it. Got the cylinder now. Bunch of paper cards. Got lots of punch cards. And lots of scraps. So the real question is, what did these buttons do, which probably spawn things to fight. Oh, El Vibrato helmet. Noise like a duck, and a slot opens. El Vibrato scraps in your pack vibrate, so you cram some of them in the hole. After 10, the slot closes and opens, having converted your garbage into a hat. Let's see what number 2 does. Okay, so I need more scraps to be able to make things. Makes me feel as though I probably got the spell one, in which there was probably a melee one. Yeah, I've tried to get the Shroom grow. I think I'm up to like 5 or 6 of them. He's still pretty useful. Alright, let's see if there's anything back in the Shroom Cave that might have... Carry your horse for a while. Let's do it. You heave Binky onto your back and carry them for the next leg of your journey so they can rest. What a kind and responsible horse owner you are. Yeah, I keep my eye out for Binky. I don't know. I've never played, so I'm not sure if it's worth getting them. Okay, I think this mushroom's important, but I don't actually have anything to grab it. It's like I imagine there's something that I need. So I'm probably gonna rough up some things, get some more money, and sell stuff. If I remember it, I can go to the ranch and punch demon cows. Oh, no worries, Bulbasaur. Welcome! Mushroom plucking pliers. Okay. Sheesh, who's in charge here? It leads to a hulking robot stomping around in the desert sand, so the answer is basically not you. Fortunately, I can punch robots to death. More scraps. Oh goodness, okay. So they have... That'll take care of the hell cow. Alright, Gary, can you actually do stuff? Oh my goodness, Gary can! Gary Foo! Gary does damage. Poor Gary. Very poor Gary. Don't worry, Gary, I will avenge you. Oh, wow. These guys hit hard. Okay. I can barely survive it. Awesome. Oh, I hate it when they burst into flame before I try to skin them. Okay, this might be a little bit more dangerous here than I thought. However, I did get some more meat, so... There's a couple of other places. I think it was the snake pit or some snake spring. We can just slaughter some snakes, get our last bits to buy a mushroom. My day's been going pretty good, Bulbasaur. It's definitely one that the week started out a little bit worse, but I'm starting to get back into things. Okay. Ancient Petroglyphs. They seem to translate to, my second's the second of a conscious soul. Intriguing. Wait, did I... Okay, I can harvest that. Nice. That actually makes it quite worthwhile to come here. Even if it isn't just to beat up snakes, which I can probably just utterly destroy. Oh yeah, that's not even going to be enough. Okay, I have 500. Okay, so that disables them for 2 rounds. Oh, and I can almost get the max... I could get the max that thing of foraging. Whatever, just slaughter these guys one moment. Gives me a chance to just look at chat. Okay, almost, because I do want to get that last rank of foraging so I can actually get stuff. Because there's actually a few things from the various cactuses that I haven't been able to loot. That's true, I should probably get Stomp boosted up. Because I know that making the boots with the leatherworking would actually get it pretty powerful. Okay, wait. I can actually get my foraging maxed out. No, I'm still a cowpuncher. I speak the language of violence and also some English. Alright, I haven't been to the circus yet. Okay, Stankabove. A cow skull floating in a cloud of noxious vapors. He's probably going to be knocked out very quickly. Yeah, you wouldn't want to mess with these. Well, this is a little weird. You didn't expect to find a circus all the way out here. There's basically nobody around for miles. There's a rodeo clown man in the ticket booth. Well, there hasn't actually been a rodeo since the cows came home, so I guess he's just a clown. Clowns. You're not liking painted mans? They're so creepy. When I was little, my uncle would give me nightmares with old stories about them. Yes, old stories. Goblins are telling old stories too. Evil painted mans and evil fire cows far, far below, always to fight in many wars. Yeah, that's right. Supposedly rodeo clowns dress up like that because the first rodeos were reenactments of those battles, and it became a traditional thing. These mans, just regular mans being, painted mans from up here. Okay. As you approach, the clown puts on that basically cheerful facial expression that retail employees use when the last thing they want to deal with is a customer, but they're not allowed to say so. Talk to him. Let's ask to see the manager. Welcome to Barnaby Bob's perfectly normal traveling circus sideshow, sir. How can I help you? I'd like to run away with the circus, please. I'd like to see the circus. Oh, I did! I do apologize, I completely forgot. Let me actually do that, like, right now. See if I can actually change that. Text color. Come on. Where is it? Let's change it to red. Hopefully that actually changed it. Aha! Now it's red. Perfect. Red of blood. We speak the language of violence. Okay, let's see the circus. Well, you came to the right place then. But if you want to get inside, you'll need a ticket. And presumably you can sell me one. Why, certainly I can. That's my job after all. For you, sir, a ticket will cost 5,000 meat. Say what? Does it seem a bit high? I promise you, sir, at this price it's a real steal. Well, you've got that right. Why is it so expensive? Well now, this is no podunk little traveling circus. We've got rides, games, foods, and an amazing demonstration of knife-throwing skill by none other than Barnaby Bob himself. Well, I suppose I should say ride, but we haven't had a single grisly merry-go-round accident since, well, since we stopped turning it on. We should ride that. Oh well, if only I had Dicker in. I suppose that if I find a book, since I know that a book of Dicker in was offered in the prologue. I've been trying to get the money to actually get more books, because I've been buying them as I find them. Tell me more about the games. We got tons of them. Does 3 count as tons? 3 is more like some. We've got some of them. Oh, we've got your favorite. Popcorns, sarsaparilla with the fancy new bottle caps, and get this, did you hear about that new thing a fella invented, cotton candy? Yeah, I think I might have. Well, it's still patented, but we're pretty sure we figured out how it works. Mostly, more or less. Just accuse everyone. Oh, I haven't unlocked said store then. But I did get one from Wandering Sally, I think. I think I got the foraging book from her. Oh, the boss is a real master of knives, let me tell you. He does this amazing stunt, where he gets a volunteer from the audience up on stage and throws knives at them. He never misses his target. Did you leave out the part where he puts an apple on their head or something? What? Oh, right, sure. You know, you aren't doing a very good job of selling me on this. Why? Whatever do you mean? Alright, let's intimidate him. You plant your hands on the counter and lean in towards the clown with a snarl. I mean, I'm sick of being played for a fool. You think I'm gonna shell out for that much meat to get into a dive like this? You got another thing coming. Are you gonna give me a ticket, or am I gonna punch your ticket? The clown grins, showing you a mouthful of yellow, unusually pointy teeth. Think you're a real tough cookie, eh? Listen good, bucko. All I have to do is shout, and you're a new sideshow exhibit. We'll call it the Amazing Crying Bag of Mulch. But hey, it'll get you in for free. How's that play and grab you? Why I oughta step back, Junior. You're out of your depth. Grr. I'll be back, clown. This isn't over. Actually, so much for just jumping in. Alright, let's try and sell some stuff. Okay, groaning noise a short distance away, sitting against a rock with his leg bent in a way that seems incorrect. Dang horse threw a rod and I fell off. Think I busted one of my dancing arms. I'm surprised I don't get a ruthless option. Aw, poor guy, just lying on the street. Pretty sure my leg is broken. Said no. What happened? Traffic accident? No, it just sort of broke all of a sudden. I guess I don't get enough vitamins or whatever. Good nutrition can be difficult in this day and age. I'm gonna need some medicine for this. Can you help me? Let's see what kind of medicine we need. Thank you. There's a mission up north. The nuns there run a little hospital and sell medical supplies. Can you get me some broken leg pills? Oh, okay, that's from the one nun. What you got over here? Okay, let's see. I want to sell all my infernal necromancy stuff, then I could do that. Let's see. Oh, there's unrefined meat nuggets. Just sell it. There we go. Now we're pretty wealthy. Relatively so. Which also means I can go get the broken leg pills. I don't think it was the old mission, I think it was the one rescue mission. Hollow Knight speedruns? My suggestion would be read all the resources that the speedrunners do, because I am not particularly all that good at quickly moving through Hollow Knight. Because, I mean, it depends on the category you're also running. Well, I'm pretty sure Silksong will come out eventually. Right, broken leg pills, 200 meat. You know, it would be kind of fun to just sell all the Next books to her. Like this old nun that's just trying to help people with all these dark books of necromancy. Oh, well then, you should be able to get to the speed run for 20 hours with them. Or if you're doing just 5 hours speed run, then you should be fine. Like, Fireborn has a guide that will give you a pretty good run-through of for the 5-hour achievement. I think Emre has one as well. I might have overkilled that one a bit. Oh, hello. Were you able to get some broken leg pills? Without them, I'm stuck just sort of lying here in the street. Phew, thanks. I feel like a new man again, or at least the same man with a new leg. That's good. Go drink some milk or something, okay? Oh, did I get more? No, that's the post office. No one cares about post office stuff. And there's the hot dogs. Okay, so there was more stuff that I probably should have been able to get to. I'm trying to remember, was there a graveyard or something I was able to beat people up at? Other than the military cemetery, which is out of my league. However, I can now buy the mushroom. Because anger makes you 20% faster. It's a definite thing. You can look it up, but I don't know where. Alright, let's buy the mushroom. Very spiritual, that sometimes they let you see things that only exist in realms outside of our own, and stuff. Plus, they're super groovy and mellow. Alright, so I suppose I have to get high or something so I can find her magic lounge. Go easy on this stuff, it has a real kick to it. Fully opens your third eye. This is a concentrated form of mushroom hallucinogen, manufactured by an insane chemist. Hope you didn't have any plans for the weekend. Well then, let's go there and get our jelly beans. Even though we also have to go back and rough up the hippies for the skull thing. The world turns inside out as your mind replaces it. You've made the classic mistake. You've consumed something given to you by a hippie. Like, wow. The stupid walking really lets you know your character's super high. Got the lime beans. Your great-grandkids are gonna love this kind of music. It's a comfy looking sofa. Alright, we got ourselves a lava lamp. And just grooving while we are completely stoned out of our gourd. Okay. Was there anything else besides our magic lounge? No. Okay. Howdy, Grizzlin. Interested in trading? Oh yeah, Wandering Sally. She probably has a book and I can't afford it. Okay, she doesn't have a book, fortunately. She does have a blank postcard. And I can get the carrot for my horse. So that my horse knows they can actually... that I care about them. In a very... okay, so she doesn't have any of that. I don't want to sell anything. Okay. Another robot. Let's beat it up. Oh, I actually have to try for this one. I think I have quite a bit of dynamite. Yeah, I have 13 dynamite. Yeah, I think I've done been mailing postcards. Got them right here. Well, I'll be jiggered. I didn't figure on seeing any of them jelly beans again, and here you brought them back, all 3 jars. I ain't got much to reward you with other than a handshake, Grizzly, but maybe I'll be able to pay you back somehow in the future. Well, I got experience, so that's the best thing so far. Okay, Courtesy and Philosopher. Spittoon Hand, Master of Flushing, Heart of Stone. Some pretty useful stuff. Okay, so what else should I get? Let's go over to this fort. Aw, kitty. Yeah, sorry about that. She had, right before the stream, she had jumped up on my chair for much attention. So, 1 second. Okay, I'm kinda back. She's perched at the top of my chair. Not sure as to what she wants to do. Okay, I think she's trying to come down onto the desk. 1 second. Okay, so she's kind of perched herself right at the top of the chair just so that she can get attention. So we'll continue. Out in the open desert among the rocks and dunes and underneath the scorching desert sun, you encounter a chef. That probably doesn't sound all that strange comparatively, but hold on while I go into more detail. He has somehow hauled a full-size iron pot-belly stove out into this blistering hot hole and is cooking something on it. Though you can't tell what because all you can see in the pan is fire. Rather than being drenched in sweat, he is literally steaming. Furthermore, he is muttering wildly to himself. Hotter, gotta be hotter. Hot, hot, gotta cook it right through. Needs to be hot, hotter, hotter. We're gonna fight him. A mad hedge chef. Got a stove door for +4 armor in your hot offhand, and a lot 65 meat. Knock out the crazed chef and, feeling merciful, push him into the shade of a large rock before checking out his stove that is slowly melting into slag. Huh. Not many people would walk around in a cow hat in this day and age, not to imply they were ever in fashion or anything. Hi, I'm Grizzly. Hiya. Heya, I'm Melvin. Are you the cemetery caretaker? No, I think Jeff said something about having a day job. It hasn't been that day for like 2 weeks though. Haha, snort. What's with the hat? We're doing historical reenactments. You're playing a tabletop war game. Well, okay, sure, but a historical one. Anyway, we only switched to this after we quit doing real reenactments. Why'd you quit? It was too much exercise, and also somebody kept refusing to lie down when he got killed. You missed. What's this game you're playing? Oh, you probably aren't familiar with this kind of board game. It's a very specialized form of entertainment. What I mean is, you seem to be using Flintlock 4000 rules, but my brother set didn't have cows. Oh, well yeah, we had to mod them in ourselves. Cool, huh? Can I play? Well, the rules are pretty complex. I don't think the others will want to stop to play a teaching game. I already know it, but my brother used to bug me to play him all the time so he could test his strategies. Then great, yeah, we're short a player on the cow's side. Step up to the table and grab some dice. Aw. A well-timed mewing, I guess. Play their little game. Aw. She can't decide whether she wants to come down from the chair or not. Okay, I think she's going onto the desk. What battle would you like to recreate? A battle of Cow Ridge. Oh geez, okay. We got the jump on him. Held 3 damage to this revolting human. This revolting human will be utterly destroyed. Okay. Oh, well, that guy's utterly destroyed. Die, medic. So much for you, medic. Believe me, she got a lot of attention. Well, whenever she was basically between streams. Oh, well, that's pretty easy if he doesn't actually do anything. That's right. Let's see what the second one does. Oh wow, that's quite a lot of stuff. Army Sniper, Army Demon Hunter. Oh, I should have been able to use the other guys. I didn't even realize. Hellbolt in your own units will not help the cause. Oh wait, I guess not. Die, sniper. Oh, that medic's not going to be able to do such. Oh, you can heal multiple guys? That's like cheap. Oh, I've got 3 action points. Die, medic. Let's see you revive people now. Oh, well. Yeah. I think it was more that with the Annihilation one, I wanted to just take down the strongest one. Alright, let's see what this one does. That's just a bunch of army. Okay. So they throw grenades, so that's going to be bad news. Like, lots of bad news. They're going to just basically paper cut me into oblivion. Oh, come on. Why didn't you attack? Ah. Well, that was unfortunate. You silly cat. She just wants all the attention. I don't want to pick her up and put her on my lap to give her much more attention because she'll claim one of my arms for petting. Oh, okay, only attack in front. Let's see, what else? Massive pile of candy wrappers. Okay, candy. Cat's eye candy. I'll come back for the other ones later on. Let's loot this place. Oh, goodness, a spittoon. The liquid in the spittoon is a bright yellow. I feel that's all that needs to be said about it. I'll never understand you. Alright, well, you crouch down next to the spittoon. From the nauseating sweet stench coming off it, it appears that these nerds haven't been using it as a makeshift urinal as you may have suspected, but rather to use a brightly yellow lemon lime soda flavored chewing tobacco, unless, well, another possibility is they have been using it as a urinal, and they're all extremely diabetic, which, now that I think about it, is a real possibility. In fact, it is probable that both these things are true. Really? You're gonna put your hand in the nerd's piss and or spit bucket? You're just gonna dive right in there, huh? Just gonna splish splash around in that sticky yellow broth of spit and pee with no restraint whatsoever? I sure am. With a fanfare of sad trombones and a choir of angels retching, a sword rises out of the spittoon, held aloft by a wet, bedraggled, and miserable-looking woman's arm. Since you're already kneeling, the arm wastes no time before tapping you on both shoulders with the sword, splashing your clothes with yellow slime, and officially declaring you Grizzly Holiday, King of Filth. Congratulations. The sword clatters on the floor as the hand drops it with a shudder and withdraws into the spittoon. Belchscalibur. Long live the king. Also, my cat has come onto my lap. So, I'm trying to not, like, frighten her or anything, because she does not usually willingly come onto my lap. However, she's now sitting. She has claimed my lap. That's actually more funny than Revoltin, as it's been trying to do in previous times. Aw. She's so very, resting. I'm trying to make sure that she's not going to, like, be disappointed. The few times that she's ever sat on my lap, she usually will then not want to do so again. I think she actually fell asleep on my lap like a week or two ago. Unfortunately, at some point, I had to get up. Okay, so she's sleeping on one arm so far, and the other hand is commandeered for petting. Okay, Stench Resistance, the pile of trash smells very bad. Fortunately, we have sweet-smelling flowers. Kurtz fits pants. Smells very, very bad. You power through the stench and find a few non-garbage items in the pile. Which, now that I think about it, the one guy in the hippie camp was saying that I couldn't exercise with them because I didn't have their outfit. So I think I have the headband and pants, so that should hopefully be enough. The shelf is stuffed full of rulebooks for the weird game those nerds are playing. You pore over the rules until you understand them perfectly enough to realize they're for an entirely different game than these guys are actually playing. Oh well, at least you learned something useful. As you're about to walk away from the shelf, you notice a book that definitely doesn't belong here. We've got Dangerously Advanced Necromancer. Gives you the Dark Howdy skill. When you're an advanced practitioner of Necromancer, sometimes the most important thing is for your eyes to turn jet black and for you to get way smarter and more evil and more dangerous even as your frail body withers away. I wonder if that's like 3rd edition evil Necromancer. Okay. I think she's actually fallen asleep on my lap now. Okay, so fortunately this is not a game that requires 2 hands to play, so as long as I have click my mouse, I should be able to play. You see what you take to be an oasis in the boiling heat of this region and spurt beating towards it. As you near it, you discovered you'd been fooled. It wasn't an oasis at all, but an evil tower in black stone. Cow, monolith. Anybody could make that mistake, really. That's for making me be deceived by mirages. Condiment on tuna sandwiches. I don't know, just basically mustard, I suppose. I'm not a big ketchup or mayo person. Okay, so this was the place. Let's see what sort of stuff I can get. There we go. This certainly beats stupid walking. We have learned stupid exercising. Power surges through you. You have unlocked true potential. You've got a perk, curtsy, and physique. Turns out that guy is onto something. You really do feel stronger. Sweet. Oh, okay, then I'll just keep these because they give more muscle. Yep. Oh, wait. She was buried in a plot 420 of the military cemetery up north. Interesting. Alright, so where's the skeleton? Wait, that's where the skeleton is. Aha! That was easier than I thought it would be. Bravo, safe and sound. Thank you kindly, fella. He gives you a pouch of meat and puts the skeleton back on its pedestal. All in a day's work. This in Buffalo. Never actually had a buffalo, but I set the pedestal up just in case. You can find me enough buffalo bones for a whole skeleton. I'll buy 'em off you for 50 meat. That could be up to 10 years worth of membership, assuming you don't smoke too much, or in bed. A buffalo pile to the east. Probably your best bet. Looks like someone left their campfire burning. That's dangerous. At closer inspection, it turns out to be a nest of fire snakes. That's still pretty dangerous. Oh, these ones are a bit stronger. That's pretty overkill. Jeez. Poor Gary. Alright, fire moccasin skin. Only you can defeat fire snakes. I feel like I should just be able to pick up the bones all around outside. Wait, that's not right. Oh yeah, that's just the... Oh, and then there was the beakers, which I had no idea. I didn't actually experiment with them yet. Okay. This is probably not going to end well, now that I think about it. Whatever, Gary Jr., save me! Poor Gary. Yeah, this one's not gonna end well. Alright, good thing though that gets me more angry. Like, super angry. Okay, grab a buffalo's worth. Let's get that side quest over. Okay, off to one side of the trail you spot a cactus that doesn't quite look right. Specifically, it doesn't look right because it has a goblin face. As you get closer, you become pretty sure that it is actually just a goblin in a cactus outfit. It gives you some annoyed side eye and tries to wave you away, but the cactus arms aren't very noble. You know a guy called Cactus Bill? Shh, away going. Alright, Gary. Carry your weight. Gary and the cactus goblin converse in hushed tones for a bit, and as you're leaving, Gary explains the situation to you. Turning out, Goblin is Cactus Shepherd. Cactus herd from predators defend in. Do cactuses have predators? Other goblins, mostly. Alright. These will do fine, just fine. Excuse me while I go wire these together real quick. He sets the skeleton up on its pedestal, then returns and gives you a pouch of meat. Alright. That ridiculous fool Kellogg stole it to use for anatomy lessons. I tried to tell him it's stupid to use an ape skeleton to teach human anatomy, especially when there's plenty of actual human skeletons out in the desert for free. He just wouldn't hear it, though. Listen, I'll give you 50 meat to go and steal it back from him. 50 meat for a burglary? Hey, recovery, not burglary. And heck, that's years of your membership paid back. Maybe as many as, well, you look like a risk taker. 3? Okay, off to the Kellogg Ranch. After I spend all this experience. Alright, one moment. I'm surprised she's actually fallen asleep over here. Just because she doesn't like doing this normally. Oh, this is a tough one. Well, let's max out beef up. Since I use it every single time anyway. Okay, so it's the cow thing again. Okay, so boost my grit so that way I have a little bit more health. Darn. It's a Stretch Master 4000. Strap yourself into the machine and allows you to flick some warm-up stretches on yourself. Pull too hard, which promptly yanks one of your shoulders out of its socket. Ow, ow, ow. Lung flex. Suck on the blast hole. You've had enough exercises for now. This place is terrible. Skeletal agitator. Well, that's unfortunate. Rules. It's a list of draconian fitness rules the guests of this sanatorium had to adhere to. The scale. It's like a ruler, but for weight. According to the scale, you weigh 7 stone. You don't know how to use the scale correctly. Years worth of height and weight recordings for the ranch's customers. It is the most boring book you've ever read in its entirety. At least I didn't destroy this book. Wait, I can raid Kellogg for their oats? We're doing it. It's a recovery, not a burglary. You are 7 cubits and 9 centimeters tall. Don't know how to use this ruler correctly. Ah. Whoa, hello. Hello. So you're a ghost, huh? Yes, it does appear so. And alas, without me here to instruct them in my regimen of purity, all my patients have fled. That's probably not exactly why. They're likely out ravaging the countryside and their own bodies. One cannot have purity of the soul without purity of the body, you know. What's this whole purity kick about, anyway? My threefold path to the elimination of corrupting influences. Would you like to hear about it? Alright, let's hear it. First step I call purity of the glands. One must rid oneself of all romantic and sexual desires and cease any self-polluting activities. Like what, smoking cigars? Well, yes, but I'm speaking more of, you know, nighttime activities alone. What? Anyway, that's the first step. Okay, what's the second step? The second step is purity of guts. This is accomplished through frequent cold water enemas, yikes, and the consumption of wholesome and nutritious grain flakes, manufactured through my personal scientifically developed recipe. What makes them any different from other breakfast cereals? Did you not hear me? The recipe is scientifically developed. Alright, what's the third step then? The final step is purity of muscles. I've developed an extensive exercise regimen, featuring several workout machines that I have invented myself. Neat, and all of this together, what was it? My regimen eliminates corrupting influences from the body, thus purifying the body, mind, and soul. Well, that sounds like a good result to shoot for. And it works? Certainly it does. Why, just look at me. You're dead. Only coincidentally. Oh, jeez. Oh, that was definitely easier than I thought it would be. Keep calm and enjoy nothing. There's a skeleton in this bed, and it's wearing weird metal pants. Chastity pants. Let's see. There's a scrap of paper under the pillow. It's torn out of a diary page. A post to achieve purity of glands, but I can't stand sleeping in those metal pants. They're so noisy, especially when I... Covered in bones, skeleton bones. The bed is empty. Ah, these got really good locks. I'm gonna need, like, a lot of experience so I can actually pick them. There's probably gonna be nothing inside them anyway. There are a lot of stuff that I should need to get in here and steal. Oh wait, that's the wrong place. Back to the Pedant Cemetery. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Okay, 250, and then we can boost Bull Stomp a little more. Okay, we're going to Ghostwood. Curious abandoned well. Damned well stopped to investigate it. Let's do it. Ah, a rope? Foiled by my lack of rope. Well, I'll remember then. Suddenly get spooked by something off the side of the trail, and it's easy to understand why. There's a horse skeleton in the ditch, which is a thing that's probably extra spooky if you're a horse. Let's investigate. Approaching the horse more closely, you see the tattered remains of a pair of Pony Express saddlebags on its skeletal flanks. The starboard bag is empty, but the port one contains a skeletal human hand with a ring on it. You conclude that either the horse's rider died with his hand in the saddlebag, or somebody is really sad that the skeleton hand they ordered never showed up even as they paid extra to have it sent Pony Express. Either way, free ring! Reduce the frequency of random encounters. I don't know, I like the random encounters. Your fist makes a distant, echoey flap sound on the barroom door, and a ghostly voice comes from out of nowhere. Howdy there, fella. New in town? Yeah, I was wondering if... Sorry, I can't do business with you until you have a visitor identification card. Ain't supposed to even talk to you, really? Okay, where do I get one? Try the town hall down the end of the street. Your fist makes it... Let's see. Ah, visitor. You'll be needing a visitor identification card. I guess so. I'll be happy to fill in the forms. Most living people have trouble holding the pages. You'll be needing a number 3 pencil. You're filling in the form. Can't you just use your own pencil? I will be, but the instructions say very clearly that the applicant must have a number 3 pencil. Number 3 pencil? Isn't a number 2 the usual kind? I suppose, but a number 3 pencil is 50% more official. Where do I get one? The Department of Requisitions. It's just next door. You mean the general store? It's a little more specific these days, but yes. Of course, this sort of thing. The general store won't give me a pencil without a visitor ID. No, certainly not. They aren't authorized to deal with anyone who doesn't have an ID. So how am I supposed to get a number 3 pencil? I suppose I could issue a temporary visitor permit. You don't need a pencil for that one. What's your last name? First name. Give him my real name. Great. Unfortunately, it's Sneaky. Great. Where are you from, Grizzly Sneaky Holiday? Oof. Well, if you set your sights low enough, you'll never be disappointed. Alright, how many bars in the window of the Adjunct Department of Records? It's a quiz to make sure you've actually been paying attention to care about our little town, instead of just breezing through, to show your dedication. That's a good one. Okay. Lucky 7. Nope, go count them and try again. Nuts! It'd be awfully funny if I kept changing my name each time. Correct. Everything seems to be in order. Here's your temporary visitor pass. It expires in 11 seconds. Sorry, looks like your visitor's permit has expired. Have a nice day, but... maybe this one will last for 12 seconds. It expires in 11 seconds. That's great. I'm sure there's something I actually need to do. Actually, wait, 420. We need to do that. There's a goblin standing off to one side of the trail just staring up at the sky. They don't even seem to notice you approaching. Hello? Hello, hi. What you to doing? Oh, she woke up. Okay, cool. That makes it a little easier to pay attention to chat and everything. What you to doing? A moon I am looking at. Neither moon is out right now. Nothing being up there. I am happy to wait in. Alright, Gary. Gary has a little conversation with the distracted goblin, which you can't quite follow. Eventually, Gary shrugs and turns back to you. The moon. It is waiting for the moon to appear in. Which one? Either one. It is a big fan of the moons. Very beautiful, very important, it to saying. Frankly, quite obsessed. A little bit weird, I to thinking. It's some pebbles to given me. You can have it. Right, we got moon bits. That we can probably just sell. Let's see what 420 brings us. Mycology, Yorkology. Ah, this probably would have helped for the Shroom Cave. Pass and Fair Mycologist. Flip through the book and memorize the positions of all the spots on all of the mushrooms. After you finish reading the book, you absent-mindedly misplace it, while musing about mushrooms. Drat. Wait, 7-Eleven? Let's go to 7-Eleven. It's just a fight. Oh, 777? Oh, goodness. Hardtack and chemical bullet. Well, then there we go. I feel like going to 911 would be something that would be very dangerous. Yeah, see, it's just a thing for fighting. 56? Sure. It's just a fight. Hey, we can actually take this guy. As opposed to the officer. That was way stronger. .024? Okay. Oh, that one looks like that one's stronger. Oh, he's got 2 swords. See, he's powerful. Oh, we can actually take this guy. At least maybe. I don't think he was the one that beat the crap out of us. Alright, let's go to 69. This grave is quiet. Okay, so we got hardtack, full canteen, and smelling salts. $360. Oh, this guy's got a cannon. Fortunately, we got the old 123. 690. Oh, goodness. This tombstone seems more ornate than most, though it's partially worn away. There's an epitaph inscribed here as well. Colored her hair 6 times a day. 6 o'clock, 10:15, 1:30, 10:37, 7:23, 4:30. Okay. Can't think of a word. $711? Oh, that looks like a stronger one. Because it sounds like that, like their ranks are how powerful they are. Alright, let's get the crap beaten out of us. See, I do a total of 3 damage. This guy's way powerful. Oh, poor Gary. Oh, hey, Haymaker ignores the armor, so that's good to know. 1 damage. Yeah, 185 rounds and we got this. Only 183 more. Alright, so we've got more anger. It's higher than 4, so we can get knocked out one more time without any passing out. Alright, let's go to Breadwood. Oh, dynamite ignores armor? Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably use the haymaker a lot more with it. A faint wispy light at the end of the road resolves into a sad-looking ghost as you pass. Unable to speak, it just makes sad woo noises and gestures to its roadside grave marker, which has fallen over. For some reason, it's a huge millstone. Stand it back up. You heave the millstone back on its edge and wedge it with a couple of sticks. The ghost sighs with relief and fades away. Wiping off the moss, you see the epitaph, Judd Milson, 1837-1889, died when a millstone fell over him. Oh my gosh, those weren't sticks. They were oh no, yeah, these were definitely just sticks. Oh dang, this horse had a little too much to drink. You know a town's gone to pot when the horses are drunk. Alright, Binky, you don't get to drink. Okay, Bull Stomp, and then one more, it's 500 to spend, and we do 15 of a Stomp. Howdy, Mayor. I'm Grizzly Holiday here on behalf of the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company. We need to build a bridge in a hurry, so I'm here to cut a deal with you for the lumber. Alright, I believe we can scrape together that much wood. What sort of down payment are you offering? Oh, I sort of expected you would just bill us. You want that much lumber with no payment up front? Are you serious? I can probably offer you free train rides. I do enjoy a nice train ride, but that deal would be a real problem. I already got 7 problems to worry about. The mayor glances at the list of problems posted on the wall and paces around nervously. Maybe I could help with some of your problems. Oh, thank you. I'd certainly welcome any assistance you can offer. Dang it. So many problems. Alright, 1 second. Alright, sorry about that, I just had to go grab a drink. Alright, let's see what the missing mail is. Our last batch of mail never got here. We don't know if something happened to the mailman or what. Go talk to Reginald in the bunkhouse. He used to be a mailman, so he can tell you where to start your search. Let's do it. Wait, can we give Binky water? No, we can just tell them, let's go. Another spittoon. But first we're seeing if there's more stuff. All is not well with this well. Hey, more stuff to forage. Tombstone pizza. Wee! Much better. Hey, this looks like there's stuff. Steel. H. Holloway. It's very locked. That's right, I'm probably going to need more needles. Yeah, I'll go to the spittoons shortly, Toysko. Howdy, stranger, I'm Hobart Buppert. You're what? Oh, hi. Hi, Hobart. I'm Grizzly Holiday. You seem like the traveling sort. Mind doing a fella a favor? What's the favor? Thing is, my only dream in life is to see an owl skeleton. That's quite a dream. I heard they got one at the Pedon Cemetery, but I ain't got the meat for a ticket. You want a loan? Nah, I got no prospects of paying it back. But I got a camera, and I figured if you went to the cemetery, you could take a picture of their owl skeleton and bring it back to me. Oh, well, that's easier. I've got an owl camera. Okay, I'll be back, owl. We're gonna make this lots of owly. Howdy, are you Reginald? Who the Fakosha are you? Name's Grizzly Holiday. The mayor's got me investigating some missing mail and said you could give me a line on where to start looking. Oh yeah. Alright. I gave up being a mailman a couple years ago, but I doubt they changed the system much. All the mail headed here used to go through a way station just southwest of here. I'll mark it on your map. Alright, let's do this. This is a spittoon, an unusually full one. Best to leave it alone. Look, this isn't Mom and Pop's Family Fun Time Saloon. This is a dive bar in a dive town. The people who drink in here are mainly drifters and desperados. Don't go splashing around in the literal scum of the earth. I'm gonna. Seriously, don't. This is wrong and disgusting. It is vile behavior. I have my face right up to the thing. What's it look like? No, I'm not telling you. Why are you doing this to me? I had to skip lunch today because I couldn't stop thinking about you and these foul spittoons. I've got my hand right in there, splashing around. La la la, I'm not listening. You find nothing. You are the worst person in the world. Ha, I found something alright. Like a necrotic skin disorder, I bet. Actually, it's a pair of boots. So there, Mr. Delicate Stomach. Boots, great. Boots full of bandit spit. I hope they have to invent a whole new kind of trench foot just for you. I hope they name it after you. Oh, 3 maximum AP, that's pretty nice. Spit-soaked boots. You're just jealous of my sweet new boots. It says, I owe you 1 piano. Alright, so the... Oh yeah, we're... You know it's bad when the spit-soaked boots are actually better than what you have, by a long shot. It's a post, trade with it. Oh wow, yeah, this is good stuff. Find your meat, gives you the dickering skill. Mushroom plucking pliers, which would have really been good much use length time ago. Length of rope, which I really needed. Okay. Yeah, the narrator's definitely just given up. I mean, they started out with all this, things of how bad it was, and now they're just kind of being like, whatever, you find something. Advanced cow punching or shroom grow? I'm gonna get the cow punching. The problem is, sadly, Gary is, okay, thick skin increases armor, protecting against melee attacks. A perk that increases your maximum AP by 2. Oh, that's actually really good. Or maximum HP. More AP means I can do the 1, 2, 3 a lot more. Or Haymaker. So I'm gonna learn Ever Vigilant. You study the situational awareness techniques until you can read them with the eyes in the back of your head. You're ready for anything, as long as anything is a fight. Then you shoot the book into pieces because you don't trust it or anything else anymore. That book had it coming. Sweet. It's actually pretty nice. AP is at 9. And there's so many things to try and get. Don't be this guy. This guy is grimly washing dishes. He notices you looking and waves you away, irritated. See bartender for darts. Well, well, looks like some poor son of a biscuit wandered into town. Howdy, cake sucker. Wow, geez, rude and baffling. Get used to it. We like our cousin here in Breadwood. Sure, fine, but cake sucker? We also like our breads and bread-related products. So I've noticed. Okay, let's ask about the darts. Ain't got no darts. Dang it. One day we'll get darts. I think we need a bridge. That muffin lover ran up a tab he couldn't pay off, so now he gets to wash dishes. Some of them dishes I'd been saving just for such an occasion. How much does he owe? 150. At some point, I'll pay that off for him. Okay, postal waste station. Let's do this. One of those robots, which is basically just doing some aimless donuts around a forest clearing. Let's do it. Yeah, with 9 action points, that's quite a bit of stuff I can do. Postal service property, no trespassing. Trespass? Cabinet full of maps, but you have no idea what any of them mean. Maybe you could ask about it at the post office in Dirtwater. Yeah, maybe. Stack of old newspapers, letter to Roy Bean. Blank postcard. Someone has removed all the funnies, so there is literally no reason to care about them. Been interesting this time. You don't even want to know what bureaucratic processes were involved in the placement of this outhouse. Let's deliver that letter, because we're a mailman now. Find a poor lost crate which has been abandoned and forgotten by its owners. Ranch punch. And a lock. You hand over the letter, he opens it, reads it, snorts derisively, and tosses it into the fireplace behind him. Thanks anyway. It was probably just some junk mail. That's right, Dirtwater's where I needed to go. Post office time. Yeah, she is actually pretty angry. Need some help tracking down some missing mail. How'd you mean? A mail delivery went missing on the way to Breadwood, and I'm hunting it down on the behalf of the mayor. The local mail station has a bunch of route maps, but I don't know which one I need. Well, that information isn't exactly secret, but I ain't supposed to just give it out either. Delivery gone missing is bad news, though. Suppose it's alright just this once. Wait here a second. After a couple of minutes, she comes back with a sheet of notepaper. Okay, so each map has a code number on it, you see? Based on region and direction of travel. She explains how to work out the code you need and gives you a cheat sheet for reference. This should help you find the right map at the Postal Service waste station. Oh, okay, package from Rufus. He's weird, but a sweet kid at heart. I'd like to send a postcard. Okay, good. I like to believe that I'm sending postcards that say, "Ain't dead yet, Rufus." Even though my family tragically died when I left the farmstead. Portable leatherwork bench. Dear bro, I thought you might be able to use this. This crate contains everything you need to set up your own sanctified leatherwork and bench. All you have to provide is elbow grease and prayer. Ah, what a great kid. Ah, nostalgia mode unlocked in options menu. Geez, you really miss that kid, and you miss your parents. You get all nostalgic just thinking about it, after they died tragically when I left the farm. You know, I don't really want nostalgic mode. We got a new life now. Oh yeah, we can do this one. Just leave town. You hear the crack of a rifle and a lead bee buzzes past your ear. I call bullet lead bees sometimes. Off in the distance you see a skeleton with a rifle. It looks like he's lining up another shot. Insult his shooting. Let's do it. You stupid skeleton, you suck. I bet you couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. Deeply offended, the skeleton leaves to find a bard and prove you wrong. A real old joke, but I'll take it. They're mostly just, let's see, nerd mode, show combat grid, best font mode, changes the typeface of the game to Arial. Please don't do this. I'ma do it. And then we're gonna undo it. Colorblind mode. Save inventory options. Yeah, but we don't need nostalgia mode, because we're not nostalgic at all, after our family died tragically. Okay, Chuck's house. Let's investigate Chuck's house. Something about this house makes you suspicious. You can't quite put your finger on it. The place looks perfectly normal, after all. But you can't shake the feeling that there's something very wrong growing on here. Maybe you're just being paranoid. Oh yeah, the broken glass and everything. This is a very oh, unmarked graves. Yeah, this is nothing suspicious about here. Cellar door, man, I bet it's all kinds of horror down there. Like some kind of medieval torture dungeon. Let's go there. It's locked. But is it locked to keep you out, or to keep something in? Whoa, it's a plot code lock. Those things are unpickable. You approach the door hesitantly. You could be getting yourself into a real bad situation. Knock on the door. A voice inside calls out, "Come in, it's open." It's always open. Alright, let's go in. The door creaks open, and you step inside the house. The interior is an absolute nightmare. The walls are covered with rusty chains and hooks, as well as a variety of wicked-looking knives and shears. A man of indeterminate age and slightly hunched posture grins widely as you enter, his eyes gleaming. You stand near a large puddle of blood on the floor. Hello, my name is Chuck. Welcome to my little blood and breakfast. Your what? Blood and breakfast. Oh, sorry, I have a lisp. A lisp? Yes, it makes blood. Sounds like a bed and breakfast. I see. People also tell me that I emphasize words oddly, but I don't get that at all. There's a lot of blood on the floor here. I can't help but notice you have a large pool of blood on your floor. Blood? Oh no no. I can see why you might think that, as this is certainly red like blood, but this is tomato soup. Tomato soup. Yes, I spilled my lunch. Very clumsy of me. I was just getting started cleaning up when you arrived. Large collection of steel chains and hooks, as well as knives, shears, and other bladed implements. Everything is covered with rust or possibly dried blood, or possibly both. Aha, you've noticed my collection. Yeah, it's dramatic. It all belonged to my father and his father before him. They were butchers. And you? I do a little bit, but not professionally. I broke with family tradition to run my little blood and breakfast. Chuck is staring at you. You notice that his left eye has a tendency to drift sideways as he stares, and then reset when he blinks, which is not often enough. Excuse me, yes, how can I help you? You said you're running a bed and breakfast here? That's what I Yes. Okay. What's on the menu? Homemade sausages and tomato soup. I also have a special tea blend that's a real knockout. Long pork sausages, my grandfather's own recipe. Did you just say long pork? That's right, I make them longer than regular pork sausages. They're more filling that way. This is puzzling and uncomfortable for many different reasons. You mentioned a special tea blend. Yes, a special tea blend that puts my guests right to sleep. It's very effective. One second. It's in the cellar, but I'm afraid it's unavailable at the moment. My last guest had only just checked out, and I still need to clean up the mess. Oh. Well, yes, my last guest was a mailman. Such a nice fellow. It's a shame he's no longer with us. I hope you just mean that he left. I like to think he'll always be here, in spirit. Sorry, that's private. That's my blood room. Your what? My blood room. My bedroom. Alright, gotcha. Aw. I feel like there's more stuff that I'm missing here. I like how he has the unmarked graves and all that. Okay, switch the labels. You surreptitiously swap the labels. Chuck doesn't seem to have noticed. Oh wait. Oh, that reminds me, I left the kettle on. The water should be boiled by now. Would you care to have a cup of tea? No thanks, I'm good. Chuck pours himself a cup of tea and sips at it while he's staring at you. After a bit, he starts to look drowsy. Oh my, I'm coming all sleepy. Perhaps I should get my HUD down for a few minutes. It's been a long day. Please excuse me. Alright, sneak around. Sneaky is my middle name. Going through Truck's drawers seems like maybe not a good idea. There's a key on top of the dresser, though. Yoink! Okay, I'm ruthless. I should be able to just, like, cut his throat or something. Ow. However, I do have the plot key. You unlock the door and steel yourself for what you are about to see. Huh, it doesn't look nearly as horrific down here as you expected, unless you're particularly horrified by an unmade bed. Unmade bed, he needs to die for that. Books left by the previous guests. Advanced Cowpunching. Locks and how to pick 'em. Dark forbidden secrets of Nex Mex. What a haul. Wait, I don't want that one. Oh, okay, so I can't learn a free rank. Okay. Gives you gore and attack an entire row of enemies. Maximum HP, or increase my armor. Not sure I need another attack at this point. Kinda want Brawnies, because more HP means I survive just a little bit longer. Oh, 20 maximum XP, that's HP, that's pretty good. You read the book while doing 10,000 sit-ups. After you're done, you tear the book in half as a testament to your newfound strength. Damn right I do. Okay, missing bag of mail. Neither rain nor sleet nor super creepy B&B proprietors. You're climbing out of the cellar. A mailman approaches you. Oh man, thank goodness you found my mail. This mailbag is yours? Yeah, I've been stressed out lately, so I took a day off and rented a room here for a sort of mini vacation. Chuck's a great guy. A little weird, I guess, but real personable. And his cooking is great. The tomato soup and those great big sausages. His tea did wonder for my insomnia, too. Did seem pretty effective. Anyway, I forgot my mailbag and wasn't sure where I left it, so I've been retracing my step for ages. Thanks for finding it. Sure, no problem, here you go. The mailman walks away with the bag over his shoulder, whistling a cheerful tune. Now, what would be a great twist is if Chuck really was murdering people, but just not this time. Okay. Dark copse of trees over to the side of the trail and smell the tang of ozone. 3 electrified cow skulls float out of the woods and surround you. Hey, Gary can actually take things out. No, we're saving our dynamite for ever so fun. What if it was Chuck in disguise? These are questions to ponder. Unfortunately, we gotta get our bridge, so... Any sign of that missing mail? Yep, found the missing mailman too. He's on his way to deliver it. Excellent. I hope there's a new issue of Mayor's Monthly. Okay, let's offer some of his more problems. The overdue book. Our library's only got 4 books, so it's serious business when someone doesn't return one. Our records say it was loaned out to a lady named of Alexandria. That was a couple of mayors ago, so I don't know her, but we've got an address. I'll go ask her. And rough her up. Odd bit of wood on the ground catches your eye, and on closer examination it appears to be the corner of an old wooden box, mostly buried in the ground. Haul it up. It's probably just full of sour grapes. Wrench the old truck out of the ground with a mighty grunt, and knock the rusted padlock off the front with a rock. It's full of experience points. Love it when boxes contain literal experience points. Ah, there's no way past these cows except through these cows. Let's do it. Oh, these guys aren't that strong. Alright, cow punching. Back to our true calling of cow punching. Oh, hey, and smoldering leather. Alright, undestroyed bookshelf. Let's see what it gets us. The Diary of Alexandria, Alexandria. Heap of smoldering books. Overdue Breadwood book. This half-burned library book represents 12.5% of the total stock of the Breadwood Public Library. Advanced cow punching. Solid steel vault door. Half a cannonball, the front half. Fort Treason. You pick up the cannonball and inspect it. There's an inscription that you can mostly read. It says the cannonball came from Fort Treason, and it's got the address stamped right onto the surface. This bombardment was done by the army. The horror. I guess that if you have to destroy the cows. Okay, thick skin or gore. I'm gonna go thick skin. Oh geez, only 1 armor? You pull the conveniently included sheet of sandpaper out of the book and rub your skin with it until it's nice and thick. Then you try to put the sandpaper back in the book and end up ruining the whole thing. Okay, so thick skin. Interesting. Okay, so it's a little bit extra. armor for stuff. Okay, more robots. Easy street. This must be where they stored all of the fire. Okay. Pick it open. Private Lemon's diary. Military school class ring. Key to P.O. Box 114. In Dirtwater. Oh, that's some good stuff. Looks like they left in the middle of dinner. Okay. Well, that was a little bit disappointing. Not much actually there. But whatever, Breadwood. Well, half of it. Well, that's a real bagel biter. Oh well, everyone mostly skipped the words and just looked at the pictures anyway, and mostly just the bottom half of the pictures, so that's alright. At least the captions are still there, I guess. Alright, login permit. Hopefully this one can be solved with violence. We're running out of trees around here, we need to expand our operation a bit. Problem is, we need a login permit from the next town, and the whole place up and died before the paperwork was settled. The town died? Okay, I'll check it out, I guess. Oh, why do I suspect that it's going to be Ghostwood that I need to go to? Okay. Curious cops. Check the trees. Chalkweed extract. Okay. Come on. Pretty tough and pretty attentive. Let's try it. Not all that tough. Put end to the crazy machine's century-long reign of terror. Or reign of duty, I guess. It was just minding its own business. Oh, wow. Hey, cup of coffee. Empty coffee cup. Okay, energized. Cache and destination. Oh, okay. Not a whole lot extra there. Wonder how many scraps I got. 16? I wonder if I can actually make some more stuff from over at the mine. Hey, Rivero. I'm just trying to punch people and solve problems with violence. It's not always effective, but when it is, it's great. Oh, okay, so that's another headband. That's good to know. Goblin is wandering along the path, muttering and ranting out loud to itself. As you get close enough to hear Gary gasp, oh gosh, such language of filth speaking. What they say, terrible and hard to translate in, but to do having with spore going into a wrong crevice. And also a human insult Gary not understanding. Why are you not cramming an entire... Wow, what? Come here in a bagel, muffin, chuckler. Okay, Gary, you deal with this. But visibly more and more agitated, eventually he returns, shaking his head. Never am meeting a goblin of such rudeness. It sounded like they picked up some choice human curse wood somewhat too. Not understanding those, but you not believing how they telling me to pop in. That's right, the well, as with the rope. Yeah, we have to ruthlessly do as much stuff. Okay, so you said, is there really a number 4 pencil I have to get? Oh, here it is. Number 4 pencil. I guess so. Well, I got a pencil. That, sir, is a number 4 pencil, not a number 3. I was hoping you wouldn't notice. Look, a number 4 is like 33% more official, right? Ha, nice try, but obviously it doesn't work like that. If only I had something to, like, mess with the ghost pencil. What, you didn't know pencils have ghosts? What do you think ghostwriters use? People are all pretty rude around here. Also, there's a pencil sharpener. Sharpened ghost pencil. Now you can't tell. This is a ghost of a number 4 pencil which you sharpen the hell out of. Now you can't tell it's number 4. No, it's 75% of a number 4 pencil. I see, I don't see anything about this in the bylaws. Very well, I suppose it will do. Let's get you started on that visitor identification permit. Thank God. That is a very sneaky way. Oh. But it was 6 last time. I didn't ask the same question as last time. Damn it. I didn't even pay attention to any of the stuff that was being asked. The windows. Probably should like actually examine. Oh, I think they're asking like all of them, which would be 10. There we go. I should have counted the door as well. Thank you. Say, was it always called Ghostwood or yes, total coincidence? Huh. Here on behalf of the mayor of Brentwood, he needs a permit. Oh, this is the Department of Requisitions. You need administration. That's next door. I feel like this is like the movie Brazil. Geez, finally. I'm here on behalf of the mayor of Brentwood. He needs a permit to do some logging in the area. I see, well that shouldn't be a problem. I'll just need to review the login records to make sure there's no disqualifying incidents. Go to the Department of Records, it's 2 doors down, and tell them I need the Brentwood file pertaining to login. Is something wrong? Not yet, I'm just stealing myself in anticipation. We need information retrieval. Mr. Holiday, was it? What can I do for you? I'm supposed to pick up a file in the town of Brentwood. Oh, you want the Department of Records? It's next door. This is the Adjunct Department of Records. Department of Records, how can I help you, Mr. Holiday? One moment, please. Breadwood, Applewood, Antlewood, Badwood. Did you mean Bagelwood? No, it's Breadwood. Must be a suburb. Beaverwood, Bestwood, Bitterwood, Bloodwood. Ah, here we are, Breadwood. Which section did you need? Login records. That section has been downgraded from disuse. You'll need to pick it up from the Adjunct Department of Records next door. Naturally. Bring it back here when you're done, when you've got it, and I'll put it in an official interdepartment document transfer folder for you. Is that really necessary? Absolutely. You can't transfer documents between departments without an inter-department document transfer folder. It's unthinkable. Wait, which file? Login reports for the town of Brentwood. Alright, 1 second. Here we are. But what's wrong? These pages are all loose. I can't give them to you like this. What if they blow away? I'm just taking them next door. They're giving me a documents folder. It'll be fine. No, what if there's a freak gust of wind as soon as you leave here? It would be chaos. What do you propose? Well, fortunately, I happen to be the one person in town officially authorized to use a stapler. So you'll staple them together for me. I'll be glad to, but I don't have a stapler. Of course you don't. Don't worry, all you have to do is go to the Department of Requisitions next door and requisition one. So if I bring you a stapler, and you'll give me the file. Yep. Yes. Need to requisition a stapler. Alright, first we'll need to fill out a requisition form. I figured. Last name? It's the same stuff as... Cake or pie? Your dessert preference. Cake or pie? Well, despite that, everything seems to be in order. I'll get this file. Here's your stapler. Alright. I'm probably out of staples. Great. There's nothing better than that new stapler smell. Can I have that login report now? You bet. Ka-chung. Here you go. Freshly stapled and wind resistant. Alright, let me put those in an official inter-department document transfer folder for you. There you are. This is the report on Brentwood's login activities, and you had to fetch in an inter-department document transfer folder. Okay, I got that file, the Brentwood login records. Fine, let's have a look. Oh, for the love of what's wrong? That idiot stapled the pages together right in the middle. This is why we took his damn stapler away in the first place. The file is unreadable. You're gonna have to take it back and tell him to unstaple it. Oh, this is great. Administration wants you unstaple these papers. Oh, sorry, I'm only authorized for stapling, not unstapling. Try next door at the Department of Records. I think they have an unstapler there. I feel like violence would solve this very quickly. I need some papers unstapled. Okay, I'm a fully unauthorized unstapler, so that's no problem. Spoke too soon, didn't you? Well, it's just I don't see the stapler remover anywhere. Oh, that's right, the Department of Libations borrowed it. To open beer bottles. Do you have the Department of Records stapler remover? Sure do. That thing pops off the top of beer bottles like you wouldn't believe. So long as it removes staples, I'll be happy. I imagine it does, but I'm afraid I'm not authorized for unstapling. You'll have to take it back over to Records. Here you are. The ghost of a staple remover that looks like a weird metal fang monster mouth, except it's now in ghost form. Now your office job is even spookier. Oh, this is hilarious. If you've never seen the movie Brazil, it reminds me a lot like that. Great, let me just have a look at those papers of yours. Tisk. Adjunct records up to his old tricks again, I see. These don't even need to be stapled. That's what the interdepartment document transfer folder is for, after all. Ka-chung. Alright, there you go. Thanks. Alright, I'm back with an unstapled Brentwood login file. Alright, let's have a look. Okay, I can't see any problems with this. I'm frankly amazed. Let's get started on the paperwork for that login permit. I am no longer amazed. Let's check that against your visitor identification. Okay, that's fine. I just need to stamp this here, ka-chunk, and sign it here, scribble, and now you sign it here. Scribble, and also here. And initial here, and sign there. Good, now take this back to the Mayor of Brentwood and have him sign on this line here, and initial over here. He's probably not going to initial everywhere he needs to. Are you kidding me? I don't know how to do that. Mayor, if you mess up this, I will be back to murder you. Excuse me, Mayor, I have some papers you need to sign for that login permit. Alright, on ghost paper, this stuff is so weird. Yeah, I think I need a ghost pencil for this. I loaned him my pencil. Here, you can borrow mine. Sign down here and initial over here. Just some fumbling with the ghostly pencil, the Mayor eventually manages to sign and initial the form. Alright, Mayor, I'll be back soon with that permit, God willing. Good luck. Let's do this. I'm sure this is only like 1/4 of all the bureaucracy. Spot a horse skeleton lying a few yards off the side of the trail. You tie Binky to a tree just out of sight of it, no sense in scaring her, and investigate. Somehow its saddlebags are still intact. Maybe the big red plus signs embroidered on the sides of them added to their durability. Okay, cool. More stuff. Great, just sign this last line at the bottom where it says receipt. Is something wrong? You cover your face with your hands. I loaned my pencil to the Mayor. Oh dear. Excuse me while I go kill everything. I knew something had to go wrong at the very end. Find an abandoned crate on the side of the trail addressed to Fort Treason. I guess whoever was in charge of delivering it figured, well, screw those guys. Mayor, give me my pencil. You still have my ghost pencil. I need that. Oh, terribly sorry. I think it's haunted my beard. Ah, here you go. Thank you. Let's do this. I'm sure I forgot something else back in Brentwood. Possibly my sanity. Alright, that's everything taken care of. Brentwood's login permit is hereby approved. Finally, wonderful. Processing will take about 48 hours. What? Well, everything has to be filed, and the actual permit has to be printed, and so on. You can pick it up in 2 days. So I gotta go back to my room and sleep for 2 days, I guess. Dang, just even trying to get a beer in this town. Alright, let's see if we got more problems we can deal with. Okay, another crate. Okay, soup shortage. We have a municipal soup kitchen open to help those who are down on their luck, which is pretty much everyone about it here. But we've run out of soup and need someone to go fetch some more from Soup Stock Load. Breadwood Bread Bowl. This is a bowl made of extremely dense bread. You could put a very dangerous soup in it, I bet. Okay, off I go. Reboot Hill. Let's go to the cemetery instead. Don't worry, it's just paint. I probably did do the 6th signature wrong. Alright, little ghost girl. What's wrong? You see the ghost of an elderly woman holding flowers. She seemed lost and depressed, above and beyond what's expected for a ghost. Howdy, ma'am. Is there something I can help you with? Oh, it's so awful. I can't remember it at all. Let's start at the beginning, okay? But you see, I had 4 daughters. They married 4 brothers, the Smith boys, and after that they each had 5 daughters of their own. Unfortunately, I outlived every one of the 24 of them. You know you're a ghost, right? Oh yes, in fact, I died here in this graveyard, where they're all buried. I came to visit them, and I suppose my poor old heart finally gave out. That's not the problem, though. 95 years is a pretty good run, after all. So what'd you forget? I bought this bouquet of flowers to put on my favorite granddaughter's grave, but I can't remember which of them was my favorite. I'm so ashamed, and I can't bear to leave until I've remembered. I see, well, maybe I can help you figure it out. Oh, thank you. I'd appreciate that ever so much. I'm quite certain her first name ended in a vowel. I remember I was 40 when she was born. Oh no, 37, or was it 42? Must have been somewhere in that range at least. Her first name was longer than her last, just like mine. Wasn't buried next to any of my daughters. She passed at the same age as poor Becky, who was always in such ill health. Her favorite hobby was knitting. She knit me a lovely sweater for Primbo just the year before she died. And that's all I can remember. That's a lot of people to... Oh, I'm just gonna guess. Oh hey, I can dig this one up. Armored skin cap. Tripe pie. Love how I'm just digging up food. Oh hey, there's some skeletons to party with. Okay, like the whole gang buried here. Let's wade in. Oh goodness, there's quite a lot of them. Oh, kitty. Oh, there you are. She's still, Aw. Yeah, see, Dynamite's only 20 damage. That's 12 damage, but they have a lot of health. Well, that's one sniper that won't be doing much of anything. Alright, Gary Jr., save us. Okay. Oh, jeez. Poor Gary Jr. Okay, so that guy's down. Wait, can Gary Fu actually do anything? No. Poor Gary. Oh, hey, Gary actually lived through that. I'm surprised. Oh dang, they are buffing quite a bit. Okay, so that's enough to beat that guy. So now the question is, just beating these guys before they just go crazy. Do they just keep buffing all their stats? Perfect. Like now Gary can just keep them held back. Hey, now you can buff yourself all day, I don't care. Now that one took a while to get. Whole gang of skeletons. Meaning I can get here to the sword. Here lie the sweet gang, may they never wake up. I got a sweet sword. Now you're royalty. We're going with Annette. Actually, wait. Said that their name was shorter. The last name was shorter than the first name, so it can't be her. Also, Kitty, stop being like that. That's 13 to 17. Yeah, so that's still better. This is a replica of King Arthur's sword. You know it's a replica because there's no way history would have allowed the original to be this comprehensively covered in tobacco spit. Aw, you poor thing. Okay, Rebecca Smith. So it can't be Peggy as well. Also, I'm kind of distracted by Cat demanding attention. Apologies. Oh, hey, there's more stuff over here. Okay, so that helps a lot more. Hey, a skeleton. This skeleton doesn't seem particularly threatening, apart from being a general reminder of your own mortality. Hello, who are you? Name's Bernard, but shh, lower your voice, they'll hear us. Who, the cultist? Shh, yes. Not a fan? They're reanimating dead people's skeletons. I don't want to be reanimated, it sounds horrible. Can you imagine? Having to walk around without your skin on? How embarrassing, not to mention cold. Sure, well. Plus, I mean, dying's hard enough. Who wants to come back to life just when you've got used to being dead, right? I could see that. Please, can you do something? I don't want them to find me. I'll let you know when it's safe. Okay, so I guess I have to beat up cultists. Hazel Batchley embroidered herself to death. Oh, hey. You're not going to get past this barrier of whirling bones without, well, making it so there's no barrier of whirling bones here anymore. Crush them. Those bones attached to nothing are no match for the ones attached to your muscles. Oh, I have quite a bit of stuff. I can almost master the art of lockpicking. These cultists look like they're barely maintaining control over that skeleton. Let's interrupt their ritual. Throw a rock at the skeleton, which instantly explodes. Wow. That must have been a real high-energy ritual they were doing. You jerk, we were using that skeleton. You guys are jerks for using the skeleton in the first place. Why, I oughta... Oh, this might not have been the wisest idea. Oh, well, I guess it might not have been a decently bad idea. Because it's a comedy game. Oh, Gary Jr., he deserves an ice cream. Oh hey, Gary Jr. does damage. Alright, Gary Jr., you got this. 10 damage. Oh man, Gary Jr. is about to destroy something. Alright, we need to have Gary Jr. get the kill. So we're gonna take this one out. Gary Jr., you got this. Alright, Gary Jr., MVP of this fight. Black Hood, kind of... You wrecked whatever foul sorcery they were trying to accomplish here, and then you wrecked their lives by ending them. Hooray! Now I am the master of lockpicking. Black Book. What I said was a book was actually just a book-shaped rock wrapped in leather. My mistake. Okay, Stench Resistance. Discipline Slip. Looks like one of the Necromancer's cultists got written up. 2 more of these and he'll be ritually eviscerated. Nothing personal, it's just corporate policy. Was gathering dangerous mushrooms. Curious, you check and stick the slip into your journal. Okay, so it's the one from before. Death oysters. They only grown in a narrow band between the Big Canyon and the mountains. That narrows it down. Necromancer's Tower. You've got it. You finally got enough information to pinpoint the precise location of the Necromancer's lair. Looks like that's everything you got so far. Alright, so where is the Necromancer's Tower? Oh, hey, it's right there. Wait, it's right by the railroad tracks. I probably walked by it like 50 times. A safe in the, okay. Inside is a document and a weird little metal object. Let's read the document. Burial wishes of Sam Feathersmith and a weird sequence of letters. Key fragment. Another key fragment. Oh, hey. Decent whiskey. Riding boots. Died as he lived, screaming. Remains of a picnic. Gothic cameo. Cat's eye clove drops. Wait. First lady bicyclist to ride off a cliff. Wait, the skeleton guy was over this way. Welcome, conversation. I took care of them already. Phew, great, phew, that's a load off my mind, let me tell you. Here, you can have this worry stone. I don't need it now. This rock has had a hole rubbed in it by incessant worrying. Fidgeting with it will stop you from looking so anxious all the time. Cool, thanks. Oh, that's right, I still need to just randomly guess. See if I can find someone who at least reasonably matches the things. Oh, I'll never remember. Alright, random guessing didn't work. Maybe she'll be over it by tomorrow. We still gotta solve more problems. Grim-looking cowboy rides up and blocks your path. Hold it, this area is full of cows. I can't let you go any further. It ain't safe for regular folks. Y'all go ahead and turn back now. Well, thanks for the warning, but what if I refuse? I'll use force if I gotta. You're gonna ensure my safety by beating me up? I recognize the conundrum, but that's the times we're living in. Push past him. Hey now, I said I ain't letting you pass, and I meant it. Like to see you strop me. Oh, he's got a gun. Cow hunter. However, I brought a fist to a gunfight. I've mostly done side quests, conversation. Exploring various things. I got a silver pistol, though. You beat the hell out of the cowboy and take his fancy silver pistol. I'm not sure what the lesson is here, but he's probably learned it. I also have so many things that I need to buy, but I'm very poor. Okay, I got a hammer and a monkey wrench. Oh, hey, cultist masks. Oh, goodness. A long diary. Entry 1. This mine is the worst. It sucks so bad here. I have been in some lousy mines, but this one really takes the cake. Everything smells like soup. The walls are slick with it. I swear I can feel it getting into my pores. If I went to a doctor for a blood test, he'd probably tell me my blood is tomato basil bisque or whatever. We finally managed to get deep enough to hear the master, but it turned out the dang soup table is higher than we thought. We're spending 90% of our time bailing the stuff out, and only 10% digging. I've got noodles in my boots. I hate this so much. Now the damn elevator's busted. It was always making a rattling noise and the guys off shift couldn't sleep. That finally stopped, but it stopped because the elevator itself stopped and we can't move it at all. Why did we even set up camp here? I had to spend the whole day scrounging around to find replacement 137, 59, and 23-pound compression springs for repairs. We'll install them tomorrow. Oh, goodness. Boss says we're giving up here and heading into a real deep mine they found up northwest. It's a shame we wasted all this work, but hot damn, it'll be good to get away from this soup. I will never eat soup again in my life. Got the springs installed proper like, but the strongest behind the shortest bolt, and so on, but there's no time to wrench everything down. Gotta pack. Not like the elevator matters much anymore. I really hope I don't screw up again and forget my diary here when it's time to leave. I don't think I've ever managed to fill in more than 10 pages in the same diary. Okay. Oh, dang. I don't even remember what bolt it was. Oh. Okay, listen also all the builds. How come, Epic Luck? Okay, so I gotta get to, oh, I just gotten a 1600, which I think I gotta get it to 3200. Okay, working now. There we go. I'm surprised I figured that out as quickly as I did. I expected to be stumped for a lot longer. Let's first get our soup. Oh hey, snakes! There are hundreds of snakes lounged around in this pool of hot soup. Soup snakes, the most dangerous game. I think it was that once I managed to randomly do it to where I got 1600 and saw it was half of it, I started getting on the right track. Don't worry, Gary, I believe in you, even if you did 6 damage. Alright, 1 second, I just need another drink. Oh, okay, so that one's just another... a lot more snakes. An eldritch soup snake. So we got fluid. What did that do? Okay, insert the fluid. Oh goodness. I have no idea what any of this does. A food cube. Oh, that's really good. Oh, that's even better. That's some good stuff. Oh, okay, well, good to know. I like vending machines, especially when they give you free stuff. Bring back the soup. Okay, got him right there. Real lifesaver. I was about to ready to gnaw my own beard off. That'd have been a shame. Skeleton raids. Military cemetery not far from here, and I figure something must have happened to the caretaker. Because military skeletons keep wandering out this way and causing a ruckus. See if we can just get some more quests. Stolen yeast. We take our yeast supply very seriously here in Brentwood, and that dang yeasty gang made off with a whole lot. A couple of fellas said they saw them loitering around the old brewery, so that's probably where they made their hideout. We need that yeast back. Alright, what's your last problem? Missing bread. The Baker boys cleaned our bank right out, and that's not a bit fabulous if you ask me. Fortunately, they haven't been too secretive about the location of their hideout. Can you get our bread back? I mean, the place is called Breadwood. We have to have some bread. Alright, cool. We got places that we can now rough up people. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm just kind of doing it to get the experience and otherwise just fool around. Alright, let's beat up some baker boys and get some bread. Hey, another cactus. Ah, it's closed. I guess we just gotta go away now. Local weed extract. Do a quick backflip and then make some funny noises by flapping your arm up and down with your hand in your armpit. The local weed giggles, loosening its roots just enough for you to pluck a handful of it out of the ground and wring it into a little bottle. You're just crazy about this stuff. No, wait. I meant because of, not about. Gives you 2 action points when used in combat. It's a lot of nice, good stuff. Oh, hey. Nothing but inedible garbage. This garbage is also inedible. These teenagers seem dispirited and are trying to drown their sorrows with big mugs of water. Maybe they misunderstood the idiom. Hey, you boys wouldn't know about some bread that went missing, would you? Aw, nuts, I told you we'd get in trouble, Billy. Shut up, Jerry. Way to just blab everything, dude. Calm down, you two. The mayor just wants his bread back. Hand it over and the trouble you're in will be minimal. It ain't that simple, mister. We sold that bread for meat to start up this bakery. Why? Because we just want to make something of our lives. Everyone in Breadwood is just bums. Plus, like, everyone needs bread, right? So we figured we'd make it big. Okay, well, no problem. We'll take the bread you've made, and call it even. Oh yeah, no problem, except for the fact that we don't know a dang thing about making bread, it turns out. All we ended up with is weird lumps. Aw, that ain't true, Billy. The last loaf we tried was almost right. Yeah, sure, that one was nearly edible, but we're practically out of ingredients. Maybe I can help. Oh hey, I think I know that one baker. Who's that? She just might be the solution to your problems. Let me head over to where she lives and talk to her for you. I like the fact that I'm just stupid walking up to her and being like, come on. Oh wait, no, that's the herbal remedies that don't do anything. I happen to know of a bakery that needs some help. Really? That's wonderful. Oh geez, I can't go like this though. I'm filthy. Nobody would ever let me step foot into their kitchen looking like this. Do you have a bar of soap I can mooch off you? Sure, no problem. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. You give her a bar of soap and direction to the Bakery Boys Bakery, and she sets off to find somewhere to take a bath before her job interview. Sure feels nice to help out. Alright, let's see if that, fixed the bakery. Oh, Wandering Sally. Interested in trading? You bet! I swim right over. Oh, goodness, a guide to safe cracking. Oh. And I am very, very poor. Alright, time to sell stuff. Time to sell stuff we don't need. Starting with all the useless stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure. Okay, unrefined meat nugget. Stewed snake. I can probably sell that if push comes to shove. Sell all the food? Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to. Goblin bratwurst. And sell the cow fangs as well, and these brass bull rings. Because I can always just go beat up some more cows. Oh, well, too late. Oh, don't sell food? Okay. I can sell the Necromancer books, though. Oh, hey, I got 2 cultist masks. Can sell 1. I got 2 Curse Fits pants, so I can sell 1 of them. Oh, and I already know lockpicking, so I can sell the lockpicking book. So yeah, I can sell like the Necromancer books as well, because I don't want to really learn necromancy. I use the language of violence, not magic. Oh, okay, well, I can always farm more stuff. Alright. There we go. After selling all this dark stuff and Wandering Sally becomes the new Dark Necromancer of Doom, I can now crack safes. I think it was a safe trade for Doom in the entire region. Quickly memorize the entire book. Time to get cracking. When you've done reading it, you lock it up in a safe that turns out to be slightly too difficult for you to crack, so it's gone forever. Right, safe cracking. Alright, 3 out of 5. Yeah, she's wandering death. Oh, so now there's a lot of safes that I need to go and actually crack. I think Fort Darkness with the hippies had one that was like a level 3. Okay, I think I used a crossbar, and I got stuff. Chest full of metals. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Keep looting. A medical gun. If you don't think about it too much, this pistol is just a more effective syringe. It's actually a pretty good gun. Okay, red hot pistol, plus 4 speed. I think I like the speed a little more. Alright, what you got in here? Army issues sidearm. Oh well, if most forts have one, then we're hitting up the forts. We're making our fortune. Oh, okay, I gotta pick that one. Oh, hey! Goblin seated at this desk is repeatedly firing his pistol at that pie safe. Saya, what you doing? Shooting pies, always shooting pies. Could you elaborate on that? Why shooting a pie? Yes, to destroy it, obviously. Must to destroy a terrible pie. What is wrong with a pie? Bah, a human will never understand in. No, really, why a pie shooting? Shut up, so much angry. Look, I'm pretty sure being a pie is destroyed. Destroy, huh? Look, so many holes in a pie safe. You winning, a pie is dead. You certain being. Wait in here, I will check in. Peek through the bullet holes. Yeah, that pie is shot to hell. Hooray, you are a success. A pie is so very destroyed being. I doing it? So much doing it. But now what? Huh? What I shooting now? So, I guess you're finding another pie? What, there are more pies being? Yes, a world is full of pies. This is where the goblin thinks that every person he shoots is a pie. Oh no, this violence and will be never ending. Sorry being not wishing to enable in this behavior. No, this is my cross buried. I must go in and continue in the fight. Okay, thanking you. Okay, I wishing you good luck against a forces of pie. Let's intimidate them. Wait, leaving a hat here. It will not safe being. Yes, good. You protecting a hat for me. The General's hat contains old memories of violence, and more recent memories of violence against pies, specifically. General Gob strides out the door, jaw clenched, eyes resolute with pie hatred. Well, that was weird. I guess I'm the General now. Oh, sweet. Lead pie. This pie has been full of lead. Okay, this is a pie that has been shot so many times that its filling is now 100% bullets. Sweet, now I can really eat lead. Alright, so, okay, spice rack. Aha, safe. I have got all the illicit substances, and now it's time to go rob another place. Okay, well you have a good evening conversation. I think I'm gonna first get the bridge built, and then that's what I'm gonna call it. Ooh, interesting. A lot of interesting stuff in there. Oh, I'm surprised. Okay, it's just a diary. Oh, okay, so that was like skeletons that I could fight. Oh, cool. Enjoy the cookies. Man, even Gary is able to just do everything. I can't even hit Gary. Old patrol cap. And quite a bit of experience. Alright, I can crack just about any safe now. Okay, Fort All Dead has been looted, so Fort Treason. Oh, I allowed him to. Because if Gary's actually able to do damage, then that's a cool thing. Okay, doesn't appear to be anything there. However, the Calig Ranch still has things that I can do things. The front yard of a small adobe building, just off the side of the trail, you see a young woman working on a broken water pump. She pauses to dramatically wipe sweat from her brow with her hat. Alright, we fix it. Culligan and daughter's pump repair. All pumps repaired effortlessly and expertly. You learn a lot by watching her. Alright, time to rob this place, now that I can pick all the locks. Unlimited grain. There is a lot of grain here. If you ever need a lot of grain, you know where to find it. Oh yeah, that's... Ooh, bag of shroom growth for Gary. Big coil of barbed wire. Oh geez, that's quite a bit of stuff. Alright, Gary's even more powerful. Might just be too powerful. Oh crap. Abandon it. Abandon it for now. Wait, I think the dormitory had a bunch more stuff to loot. Yeah, each thing in here. Kellogg's Grain Flakes recipe. Oh, okay, 4 parts barley, 1 oats, and 3 spelt. Cowboy chef's hat. Sugared pork balls. A workout regimen. Oh, jeez. It's a dusty old diary. Give me them hot secrets. The diary of Blank Smith. The first name has worn away, but you can tell it was longer than 7 letters. Sadly, the contents aren't particularly juicy. The author joined Kellogg's health program because she'd had several relatives with poor health and wanted to preserve her own. She found the ranch to be pretty boring, but appreciated the lack of anything much else to do. Gave her plenty of time to spend knitting, which was her favorite hobby. The last entry mentions Kellogg's death, rumored but unconfirmed to be due to a brain aneurysm caused by outrage at hearing a dirty joke, and that the author was returning home. Guess she forgot the diary when she left. Not particularly hot after all. Oh cool, more needles. Okay, some more Kurtzfeld stuff. Alright, let's read this recipe again. Okay. 4 barley, 1 oat, 3 spelt, 91 psi, cook 8 minutes at 640 degrees. Oh goodness, I just realized that I mixed it up with a different one. Also, it's 1 in the morning. 4 barley, 1 oats, 3 spelt. Multi-grain dough. Your view of the grains in the mixing chamber blurs as it begins to spin at an implausible rate. With a startling ka-chunk, hidden parts of the machine spring to life. The glass window of the mixing chamber becomes fogged with steam as the grain is mixed into dough. A few moments later, the dough is expelled as a soft, warm lump. Okay. Oh, it's one of these. A 91. 85. 86. Aha, 91. Oh, that resets it. Okay. Flatten multi-green dough. You press the yellow button and the machine slowly compresses the dough you've stuck inside it. When the machine is finished, you're left with some perfectly pressed dough. Okay, set it to medium. You plop your dough into a metal tray, helpfully provided, and slide it into the slot in the oven. There are only two knobs, one for temperature and one for duration. You decide to turn the knobs in order from left to right. The temperature knob is on the left, so you'll turn that one first. Are you paying attention? There will be a quiz later. First, the temperature knob. Okay, medium. Set it to short. Kellogg Grain Flakes. Purifies your guts. Time the knob to 8 minutes and wait for the oven to finish. The oven dings and a perfectly cooked tray of toasty flakes emerges from the slot. They're great! Alright, I do want to go to the Necromancer's tower. Thinking it takes a shortcut through what you take to be an old cow graveyard. Suddenly, the entire graveyard's worth of bones clatters together into a giant antagonistic pillar of evil. We're gonna just attack it ourselves. That's what happens when a graveyard comes to life. I mean, I'll have it at some point. Skull above the door screams password. Unfortunately, you don't know the password. Oh, that's very anticlimactic. Password is with my fists. Hey, thanks for sending Louise over. She knows a ton about baking. Yeah, we're gonna be major league bakers with her around. No problem, fellas. Let me grab enough bread to settle things with the mayor, and we'll call it square. 40 loaves of bread. Okay, so that problem's solved. Let's go to the brewery and get the yeast back. The fella's too scared to talk to you. He's totally freaked out about the yeast. I mean, wouldn't you be? It says beer hose. You're not sure what purpose it might have served. It's a beer vat, or at least it's a vat. It's not guaranteed to actually contain beer. It's almost pure ethanol. Blarg. Alright, the yeast beast seems to have killed this guy pretty thoroughly. We got this. Some kind of crazy yeast monster has apparently broken loose from the vats and eaten some of the bandits. I guess they brewed up something they couldn't put down. They could barely control it. You'll have to hop to it if you want to prevail here. I don't know if the golem or the puns have hurt me more. Oh, I actually have to try against this guy. I mean, I don't have to try very hard, but still. You beat the yeast beast to a pulp. Hooray. The remains of the horrible yeast beast. I guess you could take some back to the mayor. It's probably still good, right? Sure. Half a ton of yeast. This whole yeast theft biz doesn't seem to have gone well for you guys. Yeah, no, geez. Are you a bounty hunter? Relax. The mayor just wants his yeast back. He didn't say anything about hauling you in. Phew. Oh, okay, well, the yeast is in that revolting pile. So what happened here? We got bored of bread is all. I know a bit about brewing, and we figured if we came back with a couple of kegs, nobody would mind so much that we stole the yeast. No offense, but it seems like you aren't much of a brewer. Hey. Well, ideally you wouldn't end up with a ravenous yeast monster. That wasn't my... Okay, I guess that was my fault, but I understand what happened. These vats are old, and we didn't clean them properly first, because we were in a hurry. I think there are some frogs living in one of them. And you figured you could use the extra hops? Haha, haha. If you're sure you got it figured out, you could set up shop in Dirtwater. Oh? Yeah, it's turning into quite a little metropolis. I'd love to have my own place. Okay, I'll go check it out. Sweet. I've got more people. 3 cans of beer left. That's actually pretty good. He's too grumpy to talk to you. He's just angrily muttering about yeast. Arrest him. You're under arrest. For what? Stealing about 2 handfuls of yeast? Yes. And the sentence for that is, what, about 3 days in jail? And Breadwood does not actually have a jail? Alright, I'll let you off with a warning this time. I should point out the sentence could be death. Delivered by my fists. Okay. Oh hey, a caged canary. Alright. Oh hey, lol. I'm just having fun with non-Hollow Knight stuff. Although I'll probably be doing some more Hollow Knight stuff on Wednesday. Okay, got the brewery done. Happy to help. Bread back. Yep. Another missed payday would have caused a riot for sure. Glad we avoided that. Okay, but not the logging thing or the cemetery. Hiss about nervously. Now about that lumber. Alright, well, you've helped me out quite a bit, so I reckon I can set you up with what you need for that bridge. Alright, so we've got the 2 other ones that we can finish up at another time. But let's actually take care of a few things. Yeah, I'm going to be ending this pretty soon. I just want to build my bridge. Oh hey, Wandering Sally. Or rather, Wandering Death at this point. Okay, so Sally doesn't have any kind of dark things of doom. But that's just trying to bring us into a small bit of, luring us into a false sense of security. She's really plotting death for everyone. I mean, I've had a lot of fun with it, Epic Luck. There's, the humor works really well for it. And it's a lot of goofiness that I really enjoy. Admittedly, it's a lot more, narrating than I'm used to, so... if I sound like I'm not enthused at points, then unfortunately it's just because, you know, all of the talking. Okay, let's see, because this python... I hope you're a veterinarian, because this python you've encountered is sick. I think I can beat the crap out of this one pretty easy. Yes, Sally was all... Oh, okay, so I can put that on for 30 maximum HP. So now that I think about it, it's probably a good thing to do since I keep having this cavalry hat. Trying to see if there's anything better. Okay, so that gives me like 50 maximum HP. So that one's actually pretty good, and pretty high speed. So I'm pretty sure everything will be a lot easier. Alright, Smee, we got the lumber. Hey boss, good news, we got that lumber shipment in from Breadwood and we're ready to go. You got that bridge built already? Yep, most of the passengers were so bored, they chipped in to help. Hey, it's free labor. Wow, nice. Now we just have to lay tracks the rest of the way into Frisco, and our work is done. Both mine and yours. See you there, boss. See ya. I don't even get a free ride. Curse you, Smee. Oh, hey, cool. Whatever, I want to go back quickly and see all the cool stuff of the shops that have opened in Dirtwater. And the next time we'll do Frisco and what lies beyond. Alright, let's give him a ride back. Oh, I can beat the game in 10 minutes? Okay, well then, never mind. Let's beat the game in 10 minutes. Sweet. Alcohol. Hey, it's you. Thanks for telling me about this place instead of arresting me, or shooting me in the head and then arresting me. Guess word's been getting around. Well, you sure did help me out. I really appreciate the opportunity, and things are going pretty well. Not a single yeast monster yet. What can I get you? Oh, cool. So you do get something for feeding your horse. You really like horses, or horses really like you. Really makes the horse inside you shine out. The spooky combination of hissing, clattering, and clanking. An ancient skeleton rises out of the sand in front of you. He's wearing a dented and rusted antique armor, a long handlebar mustache. Must be an ancient explorer or would-be conqueror. Hopefully the former, because he doesn't seem to have much good at the latter. How's your mustache stay on? Hiss. Do you use glue? Hiss. Alright, let's fight. The Conquistador's skeleton. Old Spanish Sabatins. Let's see. Yeah, we're not, those aren't better than what we got already. What's going on, Smee? This fancy pants calls himself the Emperor, and he won't let us build our tracks up to the station. Can you see if you can talk some sense into him? I'm on it. What's your partner? Alright, what do you got? Good place. A custard stand in... A what? Geez, I should be used to this by now. The last custard stand. Alright. Who the heck are you? I'm Emperor Norton. I'm in charge of the city, and you can't build any train tracks here without my permission. And Emperor, where's your crown then? As it happens, I lost my dang crown. Full thing didn't fit right anyway, but without it, I can't issue any official permits, and that means no rails for you, unless, of course, you were to give me a new crown. A properly fitting one. I don't have any crowns, sorry. Well, I guess that just tears it, don't it? Not only do you not get that permit, but also... He reaches into his pocket and grabs a handful of powder, which he throws in your face. Your eyes burn. Ha, have a taste of my famous antivirus, sucker. Your vision goes all weird and you pass out. When you come to, Norton is gone, and so is the train. Norton antivirus. Too bad there's no train that runs to it yet. Aha! Spittoon! Clearly! Oh boy, another spittoon, let's go! What's with the excitement? I've given up. This is the last spittoon in the game, and I'm not gonna try and convince you to not be the most disgusting person on Earth anymore. Let's go. Let's do this. Yeah, search that filthy spittoon. You kneel down on the floor and throw your arms around the spittoon, giving the greasy brass bucket a great big hug. How about a kiss? Would you like to kiss it? You know it, baby. You pucker up and give the spittoon a great big kiss right on the rim. Is there tongue involved? Well, I'll leave that up to you, but even without it, it tastes like a burning horse. I love it. I know you do, friend, and if it were legal in this country, I'd let you marry that spittoon and have a beautiful, romantic honeymoon night with it, but unfortunately you're gonna have to settle for wearing it as a hat. Yes, please. You flip that beautiful brass bucket over and slap it onto your head, drenching yourself in hot, brown tobacco spit. It washes down over your face and hair like a sewage waterfall, soaking your clothes, running down your collar and slithering into your underwear, and filling your boots. I can't even force myself to describe it in any more detail than that. You're the world's foulest human being. Congratulations! This is a spittoon hat, which is to say it is a spittoon that you've turned upside down and placed on top of your head. Hooray! Let's do this. I don't even care what it has. 6 mysticality? Nothing mystical about this. Aw, that close-up of my spittoon hat. And my face. Where'd the train go? That lunatic stole it. He drove it off somewhere into the desert. Norton's got off the rails. He points to a set of deep ruts onto the side of the railroad tracks. You walk over to investigate, but you can't see it because of this weird hexagon thing your eyes are doing. Should probably get that checked out, boss. That Norton fella said something about an antivirus. Maybe someone around here knows something about it. Okay, let's find out. Oh hey, a flyer. Comedy flyer. Nearly identical houses as far as the eye can see in the direction. I mean, I can't see very well. Has a rock in her whiskey. Whiskey on the rocks, eh? Haha. That was a little funny the first time I heard it today. So by now it should be a laugh riot, right? Mm-hmm. Seriously though, why are you ruining that risky whiskey with that rock? I'm not here to drink. I'm doing important research. What kind of research do you do? I'm testing the effects of various liquid on hypercrystalline thaumatomorphic diorder. Oh goodness, I'm not even trying that. Today's liquid is ethanol. Maybe I'm going out a limb here, but I'm guessing you're some sort of scientist. Good guess. Specifically, I'm an arcanogeologist. Arcano-magical rocks? Hey, not bad, you got it in one. Dr. Josie Morton, at your service. Hi, I'm Grizzly Holiday. My second guess was going to be buttholes, but rocks don't have those. Not typically, no. Let's see. Any relation to that Emperor guy? Who? There was a weirdo outside calling himself Emperor Norton. Are you asking me if I'm related to someone just because our last names rhyme? Well, not anymore. Let's see. You met the professor, the guy researching El Vibrato. Vibrato. Out by Gustav Gulch. That's him. His work is really intriguing, but our fields of study don't overlap as much as you would expect. But I thought El Vibrato would be right up your alley. There's all kinds of magical rocks in that stuff. Yeah, but those rocks were heavily modified by the El Vibratans. My interest is in magical rocks in their naturally occurring state. Okay. Jeez, she has a lot of text. How's your whiskey experiment going? Not great, but to be honest, I wasn't expecting much. This test should really be done with pure ethanol, but it's too hard to get that out here. I'm trying whiskey, just for the heck of it, but the impurities in it would screw up my findings even if I had any. Well, that's a shame. Hey, your rock just turned blue. Oh, that's unrelated. It turns blue every 23 minutes. I have a colleague who patented a design for a watch based on that property of it, but a 23-minute watch isn't very useful. Plus, you know, the whole cancer thing. Cancer? Yeah, you didn't think I was drinking this because of the flavor. It's because I don't want a tumor that can yell its own name. Okay, do you need any help with your experiments? Sure, I could always use more samples. If you find any interesting rocks, bring them by my house. What counts as interesting? I haven't seen any rocks that turn blue. Oh, just anything a rock doesn't ordinarily do. Moving on its own, defying gravity, displaying rudimentary intelligence. What about a rock that plays the banjo? Have you seen a rock that plays the banjo? No, I was just what-ifing. Jeez Louise, don't get my hopes up like that. Let's see. Well, I'll swing by if I find any interesting rocks. Alright, thanks. Hopes to see you soon. She pays her tab, fishes the rock out of her whiskey, and leaves. You decide there's no sense in throwing the bathwater out with the baby, and pocket the whiskey. Alright, you don't look well. Yeah, I can't see well either. Oh no, that rascal Norton do this to you? He was raving about some sort of antivirus earlier. Any idea how I can fix this? You know a fella named Roy Bean? The one that collects all the kinds of jelly beans? I think maybe he's made one out of honey, and that should help with your predicament. That makes 0 sense, but I suppose I don't have a better plan. Alright. Alright. Find a rectangular hole roughly 3 feet wide by 6 feet long by 6 feet deep, so it's either a grave or the future site of half an in-ground hot tub. Okay. Lean more towards the grave theory. See if we can find our magic jelly beans. Thanks for helping me get back all my jelly beans, don't mention it. Oh yeah, there's the for sale one. Does this jelly bean really cost 6,000 meat? Well, normally it does, but I guess seeing as how you helped me out with all them bandits, goblins, and damn dirty hippies. Let's call her, 5. 5 meat, really? Yeah, I reckon. Better buy it in a hurry before I change my mind. You hand over the meat, you almost feel bad because of the depth of the discount. A rare and expensive jelly bean made from the honey of a Paraguayan murder bee. Modern medicine is really amazing. Awesome. Now I can wander around. And now it's time. Okay, abandoned mine, sure. No. We gotta beat the game in 10-15 minutes. Alright, Smee, where is it? You jump onto Binky's back and ride like the wind, following the railroad tracks back into the desert. When you finally catch up, you stand up on Binky's saddle and leap onto the back of the train like a real badass, just barely catching the edge of the roof and pulling yourself up. Here's hoping you don't have to do that again. Your stuntman could have been killed. Looks like Gary decided not to join you on account of not having a stuntman, so you're on your own until you get back to Frisco. You're feeling neither fair nor square. Take the train back by force. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, that's for giving me antivirus. Oh, he kicked the whole Norton problem down the road a ways. I mean, down the train a ways. I mean, he ran a ways further down the roof of the train. Hooray! Oh good, somebody built a rickety-ass bridge between these train cars. Let's take it. Hey guys. Really? You wait, you're not even gonna turn around? Alright, let's pick the lock. Ooh, nice flowers. Alright, so fancy silver dome thing. Wait. Never wanted anything more in your life than to lift up this dome and see what's under it. You're sure you can muster the amount of culinary expertise it requires to properly reveal a dish of such presumed quality. 50 mysticality, and I only have 44. We need to eat some stuff. Come on, where's some mysticality stuff? Oh, tainted milk. Dang it! I want to drink the tainted milk! Okay, so I just need one more mysticality. Now I probably just have items that I can put on. That's right, Ring of Smart Thinking. Alright, let's reveal it. Voila! Oh, it's just a cream pie, shaving cream. What kind of lunatics are running the food service on this train? Alright, I got a pie. Most important thing... Yeah, the spittoon hat gave me a ton of mysticality. That's why I didn't, switch it over. Oh wait, I can throw the cream pie? You've got a clear shot at him from here if you want to throw that pie at him. Pie him! Curses! Anytime you can throw a pie is always a good time. What is this man hanging out on the top of a moving train with a knife? A train murderer. In the end, he was just a victim. But empty, it turns out his tag number is 3. That's why you shouldn't play with knives on top of trains that are speeding through the desert. Dang it, Norton. I've hidden the key to the forward passenger car in my luggage to make it easier for me to murder everyone in the sleeper car. Sincerely, the train murderer. P.S. Come to the roof in the sleeper car in the next 55 minutes if you want a murder in. Alright. To find nobody inside, since the note from the murderer said he was going to be on the roof of the train, that means he couldn't be in his passenger compartment. And that since there's no one inside his passenger compartment, whoever the compartment belongs to can, only by process of elimination, be on the roof, which means the person who rented this compartment must be the murderer. Probably. The only clue you find in here is a luggage ticket, though. It has the number 3 on it. You open the door to the second passenger compartment and look inside. There's a portly man in a dapper gray suit with a tiny, meticulously waxed mustache, and not, if I like to clarify, an enormous bushy one. Excuse moi, is there something I might be of assistance, monsieur? Sorry to bother you, but there's a murderer on the loose, and I'm checking the passenger compartments. Yeah, okay. I wonder if this is supposed to be, like, some reference to, like, various detectives. Are you on the roof of the train? The roof of the train? That's right. I am here in conversation with you. Middle-aged woman who is writing something in a notebook. She looks up as you enter and greets you with a friendly northeastern accent. Why, hello, is there something you need, dear? Sorry to bother you, ma'am, but I don't want to alarm you, but there's a murderer on board the train and I'm investigating. A murder on the train? My goodness, that would be a wonderful premise for my next novel. Sure, why not? Anyway, I need to ask you one question. Go right ahead, dear. According to my evidence, the murderer is on the roof of the train. Are you on the roof of the train? No, dear. Alright, thank you for your time. Would you like a meat pie? They're homemade. No thanks. Just have a look at this playing card before you go. A passenger car key. I've solved a mystery. Alright, let's see who's behind door number 1. Ah, I took the passenger key, so I can't... in door number 1. Finally make it to the passenger car, 1 car back from the locomotive, which may be confusing if you thought locomotive meant the entire train. So if I could just say the engine, except that also refers to the engine itself, that is, the actual steam engine that makes the train go, and not just the frontmost car of the train. Anyway, you're in the passenger car. Suddenly, Norton clambers in the window. He must have dramatically clung to the side of the train in order to reveal, at the last minute, that he actually hadn't been defeated. Dang it! He runs into the foremost car of the train, and locks the door. What a jerk. Maybe you could get some of the passengers to help break the door down and arrest him? Or maybe you could just kick the door down and shoot him until he can't bother anyone anymore. Yeah, I'm just gonna kick the door down. You pound on the door to the locomotive or engine car or cab or whatever. Open up, Norton. No. Alright, then I'm coming in. Oh yeah, you and what army, tough guy? He glanced back at the passengers. Just me, you crazy old bastard. I speak the language of violence. And also some English. Uncle. Well, that's one way to deal with an antagonistic bureaucrat. Not strictly speaking a legal or moral way, but it's hard to argue with success, especially when you're dealing with a crazy old bastard who poisoned your eyes and kidnapped an entire train. Hooray! You did it! Thanks, boss! No problem. You got the track laid right up to the station now. The first ever cross-territory railroad, thanks to the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company, and principally you. You did a real good job, Grizzly Holiday. Aw, shucks, don't mention it. Me and my spittoon hat. This was a one-way train. Okay, looks like somebody on the train got a job as the projectionist. Would you like to watch this movie? It's free, because movies have only recently been invented, and nobody has figured out what they can charge for them yet. Note, doing this will not change anything about the world or your character. When the cutscene is over, you'll still be right here, and you can keep playing if you want. Alright, let's get this over with. I speak some goblins. Some folks say endings don't matter. But other folks, they like to know how things turn out. The consequences of their actions, like. With the trains running again, Frisco thrived. People came from all over to seek their fortunes. But thanks to you, they didn't have to do it while on fire because some cow attacked their wagon. With the railroad completed and Norton ousted, Smee found himself out of a job but in of an opportunity. After being elected mayor, he managed the growth and infrastructure of Frisco with compassion and pragmatism. In 1944, Frisco was named Most Reasonable City by the Tuesday Evening Post. See, it's very reasonable. After you got settled in, Gary climbed to the top of the tallest building in Frisco and shot spores every which way. They say his descendants still roam the West to this day. All these little Gary Juniors. You probably can't fight worth a darn in combat. Gun Mare never reopened. Ghosts roamed its halls for centuries, deprived of a reckoning. Until your character decides to do the DLC. After she finished getting the bakery boys up and running, Louise moved to Frisco and opened her own shop specializing in artisanal breads and pies. Unfortunately, after some unknown vandal kept breaking in at night and destroying all of the pies, she had to switch to a breads-only business model. Hey, we're responsible for that. Great. Kurtz left the fort and set up shop in Frisco. His Colem fitness group skyrocketed in popularity. The growth was entirely due to word of mouth, because the first rule of Kurt Fits is that you cannot stop talking about Kurt's Fits. You solved 5 of Breadwood's problems. With an increase in morale and civic resources, they were able to clear the weeds from the road and fix the well and the broken hitching post. There was even enough left over to give the mayor's office a new coat of paint and refresh the facade on the buttery biscuit. And that horse is still drunk. Chuck continued to red his blood at breakfast without incident, accident, scandal, or allegation for many years. A likely story. You won 2 of the reenactment scenarios at Fort Memoriam. They still talk about you. Yeah, it was kinda okay at this game. With your help, Roy Bean's Jelly Bean Museum became the talk of the town. Well, first they had to build a town nearby, but once they did, hoo-wee. Now that guy right there is really excited about going in. You were remembered as a local hero in Dirtwater. Thanks to your efforts, it became twice the town as it was before you got there. They even put a statue of you on the main street. Washed away after the first time it rained because they made it out of salt, but still, it's the thought that counts, right? As for you, after your adventure, you settled in Frisco and bought a very long, very narrow house. You filled it with souvenirs of your exploits and started an antique hat rack collection. I could see myself doing that. When you left home, you told Rufus you wanted adventure and excitement. You visited 61 places on your journey. You're a real gallivanter. Is that a word? Sure it is, you globe-trotting gallivanter, you. Hey, there's my Pope hat. Or rather, fake Pope hat. In 1906, all the remaining cows in the West were simultaneously activated by some kind of signal from hell. They thundered east, forming a gigantic single-minded herd led by the infernal sadist Duke Boficus. The cow army thundered east towards Dirtwater. Fortunately, a gang of rodeo clowns slept in at the last minute and slaughtered the herd just before it reached Dirtwater. Unfortunately, all of the townsfolk at Dirtwater had a hard time sleeping for pretty much the rest of their lives. Seriously, it was a grisly sight. 420 years later, deep beneath the ground, ancient machines silently stopped doing the thing that they were built to do. It's probably fine. You and everybody you know are dead by then, and most of humanity has moved to space. Still though, it's a shame about the planet. There were some cool bars there. Well, that's unfortunate. Thank you for playing. And then all the credits rolled. The end. I don't know. If folks want me to continue for any kind of remaining stuff, then I'll do so. But other than that, if not, then I will just find another game to play next Saturday. My free buy. Oh, okay, Kingdom of Loathing. Woohoo! A headstand walk through Frisco with my spittoon hat. Alright, so we have reached the end so far, in the sense that we beat the game. I'll probably just ask if folks want me to continue with this on the forums, not forums, Discord, and then... Okay, it looks like folks are quite saying keep playing, but yeah, yeah, I'll try then continuing with that. Oh yeah, Necromancer's Tower too. So, okay, yeah, because there's still the DLC as well. So, I will keep trying to do that next time. And then we'll see, try to finish up everything else in the next thing on Saturday. Well, thank you very much for the donation, Jasmine. It may be a lead pie, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Let's see, where is the lead pie? Right there. Range damage 10 for the rest of the day. But nonetheless, this seems... Wait. Oh goodness, I think I missed... But thank you very much, Jasmine. So this is a good stopping point for now. We will end the stream here, and then continue with Hollow Knight on Wednesday, and then with the DLC and other kinds of stuff on next Saturday then. So until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope you folks have a wonderful night. Colorblind mode is a very important thing for this game. Yeah, it's like almost 2 in the morning here. So, alright, farewell.